Check, 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 checkity check. All right. Sorry for the interruption. Sorry for the interruption. Sorry, not sorry. What's going on? Chat. What's up, chat? Steph, yes, porn is cheating. Okay. Okay. Got it. Got it. What do I think? I think if you're in a committed, monogamous relationship with another person and you've said something like, I love you, only you, mind, body, and soul, till death do us part, if you deviate from that agreement, whether it's with the person on a screen or otherwise, you've cheated because you went against the agreement. You're a cheater. Cheater. But I have compassion for people on either side of this thing. And that's why I'm here to ask the question. Is porn cheating? Is porn cheating? Is it cheating to masturbate while watching strangers have sex on the internet? I don't know. I'm just asking the questions. I'm just asking the questions. So, what do you think? What do you think? Go ahead and share or request. If you want to share your opinion, share your feelings on the matter, happy to have you. Or are we? I don't know. We'll see. Oh my gosh, I just got a DM. Guys, listen to this. This is the only property I'm leaving you. It contains approximately $3 million. Please take care of our children and go to this link. Keep it safe. Don't share it with others. Should I click on it? I'm going to report that as fraud and scam. Report and block. Hey there, what's going on?
Hey, Coach, how are you?
I'm doing good. How are you?
I'm good. I have been up here a couple of times previously a while ago on your lives, and
Okay.
just wanted to say that my progression overcoming this addiction has been challenging, but it's been very rewarding. Even though now that I am out of a relationship, I guess it kind of gives me more motivation to be a better version of myself for my future wife. And obviously there are so many dangers and disgusting habits and all that stuff that come from it. And I've learnt that, with the corn addiction that I did have and all that, I started to view women as objects instead of people.
Mm-hmm.
And it became very detrimental to the way I treated women, the way I acted around women, the way I viewed them, and just trying to set a standard for myself to try and change that, to be better for them as well.
Love that, man. Thanks for sharing.
Thank you.
How old are you?
I'm 23.
23, cool. Where do you live?
I'm in Australia.
Australia. Cool, you're in the future.
Australia, mate. Yeah.
Yeah.
So, it's good here.
What has been the most challenging part of this journey for you?
Oh,
oh boy, right?
boy. I think the most difficult part is...
Hey, real quick, everybody tap the screen and like and share, okay? Tap the screen, like and share. Let's get this going. All right, sorry, go ahead.
No, it's all good. I think it's overcoming the kind of the dopamine fix, or wanting that quick kind of fix for that sensational feeling, or that wanting for that feeling. I think being able to turn to God has obviously been a much easier battle. I'm not saying that it hasn't been easy. It's been very difficult, but it's made it a lot easier, being able to turn to Him and realize that these fixations that I need aren't real. They're not really, well, they are real, but to the extent of like I don't need them. And yeah, it's just been like I heard when I was in high school that corn addiction can be more addicting than cocaine and all that kind of stuff. And yeah, I think being able to be being educated on it has definitely helped me to recognize how dangerous and how horrible it can be.
Yeah, that's a key part of this journey. You know, I always recommend kind of this 3-step approach. Not that it's that simple, but you got to have some sort of good one-on-one work. You got to have some sort of good group work, and you got to have a commitment to learning new things and unlearning old things. So you're learning, you're educating more about pornography, the industry, the effects on the brain, effects on relationships, and all that, and that'll help you change your mindset on this. So yeah, that's awesome, man. That's awesome. Okay, how long has it been since you used pornography?
Probably about a little over 3 months, 4 months.
W's in the chat. Way to go, man. Love that.
Yeah, thank you. Yeah, so. Yeah,
what's different about your life since in the last 3 months?
My view on women, obviously, seeing them as actual people and not just, objects that can just lead me to that desire that I want. Actually, I feel a lot more happier. I feel a lot more fulfilled, motivated. I feel more energized as well. I feel like I'm less lazy, that I'm able to, even if I'm unmotivated to do something, I feel like I feel like I can push past that a lot more and be kind of just a better version of myself. And I just feel a lot more happier with my life and satisfied.
I love that. That's great, man.
And coming across your page, like quite a while ago, that was kind of like the stepping stone of like, hey, look, like, I know it was just hearing other people's stories and all that definitely motivated me to be that. So I just want to say that thank you for being a stepping stone and helping me overcome my porn addiction, and thank you. So I appreciate that.
That's all I am to you, just a stepping stone, something you step on and leap past.
No, of course not.
I'm just kidding, man. No, yeah, that's awesome. I love that. Thanks for sharing.
Yeah, so thank you.
Yeah.
Appreciate that.
All right, man.
Yeah, you have a good night. Thank you.
All right, you too. See ya.
Bye.
All right, W's. Why do we do this W's in the chat thing? I don't know. Is there something else I can say instead of that? I think it's such a lame saying, but I still say it. I don't know. All right, chat. 17 people are here. Just a few minutes ago when I was cooking eggs in my kitchen. What's up, D? Good to see you, man. I was cooking eggs in my kitchen, and then I had to let my son in because he went out to dinner, and now here we are. So we're going to see what happens here tonight. It's always fun. There's only 24 people. Not that that's a problem. It's not about numbers. It's about hearts changed. I don't change the hearts. That's above my pay grade. I'm just a stepping stone, as that guy, as Skippy said. I'm just a stepping stone. That's all I am. So something that people are doing now, check this out. Some creators do this thing now where you kind of like zoom it out a little bit. How do we like that? I could like put other stuff on the screen. Oh, I should do live video reactions. That would be fun. The human space, people. The human space. Are we rebranding it? I don't know. Porn Coach won't go away. Promise you that. Promise you that. Yeah, I kind of like this too. Feel more like a real person. All right. Go ahead and, is the request button there? Why isn't the request button there? Like and share. Tap the screen. Let's go 10,000, okay? 10,000. 10,000 million people. Billion. Zillion. It's so weird because I don't see it. Do you guys see a request button on your side? Adam, how you doing, man? Good to see you. Hi, I was on the other day. Me and my BF talked about his addiction, and I think we're able to work it out. Love that for you. Do you guys see the request button? No, you don't. Okay. I don't like how it has the panel, but I don't know how to make it so. Hold on. It's like the thing won't go up. No request button. Well, I know how to do it this way, but I don't want the grid. Whatever, we'll do it. We'll do it like that. All right. Go ahead and join if you want to share your story, share your opinion. Coops Granny, did you actually want to join? I saw you just requested. No, that was an accident. Becky wants to join. No, she doesn't. No, she doesn't. All right. You know what that means, guys? I'm going to read a book. I'm going to read at you until a guest joins. What do we want? I'll let you guys choose. I will choose. Oh. We can do. It's real dicey over there. All right. Watching at the hotel, nice. All right, we got Takedown, Inside the Fight to Shut Down Pornhub. We got The Porn Myth. We've got Help Her Heal. We have The Betrayal Bind. And we have Unwanted. Just a little light reading, before bed. What would you guys like to hear? In my soothing, calming voice. Just put you all to sleep. Help Her Heal. 2 votes for Help Her Heal. From Sam and JJ. Are you guys men or women? Not that it matters. Sam's a woman. JJ is a woman. So the women want to learn how their partners can help you heal. Well, you know what? Tonight in my men's group, by the way, I'm a coach. I do one-on-one coaching as well as group coaching. We did a little exercise from Help Her Heal. We talked about empathy. And I challenged the men with this simple phrase as we close the call. This week, I'm going to practice empathy by what? How will you practice empathy this week? If you're like, oh my gosh, I wish my partner would practice empathy more. Well, he can. And maybe I can be a stepping stone in that journey. Stepping stone. That guy's not here anymore. It takes practice to build empathy. It takes practice. All right. Here we go. We're going to start at the very beginning of this workbook. So there's essentially 2 resources I recommend the guys in my groups to go through. It's the book Unwanted and this book Help Her Heal. And this book is all about empathy. In fact, it's an empathy workbook for sex addicts to help their partners heal. I'm going to turn off guests for now, and we'll come back to it after we learn a little bit together. I've already read this book, though. No big deal. Can still learn something else. Go ask my wife. How's Austin in the empathy department? She'd probably be like, he has his days. Oh, it's not a sprint. It's a marathon, right? You want to do something hard? Go get married. If you want to do something really hard, stay married. That's really hard. All right, welcome to this workbook. First of all, congratulations on owning this book. This may be the first real step you have taken to invest in your coupleship. Oh, by the way, I'm doing an intimacy building workshop on Saturday, November 4th at 1 p.m. Eastern Time. We do these about once a quarter. We're technically delinquent by 2 months. You guys know me. I don't like set schedules. Ask my wife how she feels about that. If you want to build intimacy with your partner, and I'm not talking about sexual intimacy, though it could be. If you want to build intimacy with your partner, have better communication with your partner, talk about hard things that you want to talk about, consider joining the intimacy workshop on Saturday, November 1st at 1 p.m. Eastern Time. For those of you who are in my groups, in my community, it's free of charge for both you and your partner. And if you're not in my groups, it costs $150. So stay tuned for that. All right. And now you understand that you need a guide to teach you empathy. If you are like most sex addicts who walk into my office, you have come here with or without your spouse to learn how to manage your addiction. Yes, Saturday, November 1st at 1 p.m. I don't think I mentioned it on the women's call tonight, but I might have. Most addicts don't seek counseling until their addiction is discovered. Most times this involves the spouse. Perhaps you saw a text from an affair partner or a receipt from a massage parlor. Can I say that on here? Or a notification from a website. Equal to the desire to change is the desire to keep your marriage together. Although you haven't asked about it directly, you want to know how you can make amends or ease the devastating pain that she is experiencing. Your self-esteem is in the gutter because of the addiction, and because you have caused what appears to be irreparable damage. Your wife is unable to sleep, and she has not been able to stop asking questions that are painful to both her and to you. Her emotions vacillate. I love that word, vacillate. I don't know why. I just like the way it sounds. Her emotions vacillate. And she seems to go from acting indifferent to name-calling within nanoseconds. She is crying, yelling, or shutting down, and you don't know what to do to slow this emotional roller coaster. Whether you are here as a result of the discovery or because she has told you to seek help, you realize that you have caused great pain and you want guidance to reassure her that you will not hurt her again. The truth of the matter is that you will hurt her again. Oh my gosh, did they just say that? The truth of the matter is that you will hurt her again. You will do something that will trigger the emotional cycle again. It may not make sense to you because you don't understand what may have set her off, but something will trigger her, and she will revisit the wound, re-rupturing an already ruptured relationship. Why do people keep saying that they think I'm Charlie Kirk? Thought this was Charlie Kirk for a second. I mean, please note that you can use this book by yourself to work on developing empathy. However, it is important to get counseling from a professional who has been trained in a partner-sensitive approach. You can scroll to the end of the book to find 2 organizations that have expertise in providing recovery work, or you can go to the link in my bio and schedule a call with me. If at all possible, work with a trained professional in partner-sensitive therapy. I love this hoodie. What do you guys think of this? The human space. The human space. I think I made this by myself, this logo. I'm done with the porn business. I'm going to be a shirt designer. It's a terrible idea. Nobody would wear my shirts. Who wants a shirt? The human space. It's a hoodie, actually. What's the human space? It's a brand I'm toying with, you know? I'm a mug designer, too. I make mugs. I do 3 things in life. 4 things. I make mugs and hoodies. I make mugs, hoodies. I play Fortnite. And I help people recover from porn or sex addiction or betrayal trauma and improve their relationships. That's it. That's all I do. That's all I do. The human space it's an idea I'm toying around with as I launch a podcast to kind of broaden the conversation from starting with porn, but to be more about relationships and holistic healing and things like that. So don't worry, I'm still here. Porn Coach will not go away. We will still do this show, but Just trying to, see what happens with this. W, Fortnite. Becca, yes? Is that you that said that? W, Fortnite. Should we just play Fortnite right now? I mean, come on. Fortnite is fire. I'm getting off. I'm going to go play Fortnite. Just kidding. I'm reading. Gosh, I'm all over the place. How many ADD kids does it take to change a light bulb? Want to ride bikes? Get it? All right. Empathy to the rescue. Understanding each other's pain is the fastest way to recovery. Gosh, that's a good quote. Understanding each other's pain is the fastest way to recovery. Put the book down now. That's all you have to do is understand each other's pain. That's it. Understand each other's pain. It's so easy to not like somebody or to enemy them. If you don't understand their pain, but when you can understand someone's pain, it humanizes them. I have invested way too much money into Fortnite skins. I missed the K-pop Demon Hunters ones. I missed the K-pop Demon Hunters. I was going to buy it because when my daughter watches, she would have loved it, but I missed it. I hope it comes back to the shop. All right, empathy to the rescue. The antidote for addiction is connection. Gosh, it's like I've said that before. I actually didn't know that was in this book. I haven't read this book for a couple years. The opposite of addiction is not sobriety, it's connection with other people. How did they know this? I could quote them now. I always quote Johann Hari when I say that quote. He wrote a book called Lost Connections. But it's in this book too. It's almost like it's a universal human experience. I'm reading Help Her Heal, but I'm kind of not reading it. I'm kind of just rambling. You asked us one time something about how empathy has helped us delve into this process, and I feel something. I feel like being able to empathize with his story has helped me better heal myself and have less resentment. Yeah, totally. Totally. All right, you and your partner cannot experience connection until she knows that she is safe. It is an arduous task to rebuild trust. Empathy is the key to reestablishing that trust so that you will be able to handle the storm of betrayal trauma and help when she is totally in the weeds with pain. What is empathy? Basically, gaining empathy means that you must make a specialized effort to see the world through the eyes of your partner. This requires asking yourself, how does my partner feel at all times? It is imperative to see it from her perspective. I wish I could just burp whenever I wanted to, but that wouldn't really be that professional. 6-7 joined. 6-7. You want to put yourself in her shoes to the best of your ability and describe how you have made her feel. So, guys, what's up, Mason? Tonight in the men's group, we did an exercise like this where I encourage the men to think about a situation where their partner, well, let me actually just read it to you. Think about a situation where your partner may have expressed pain or mistrust. And then think about what your usual reaction may have been, like defensiveness, being withdrawn, blame shifting, being silent. And then imagine what she may have been feeling when you responded to her in that way, with defensiveness or being withdrawn. And then the invitation is, what would it look like to stay with her in that emotion instead of just reacting in a way that's not resourceful? So we walk through a little exercise on empathy building. By the way, if you're interested in joining a great community of men and women who are healing through sexual betrayal, I've got groups both for men and women who meet on Tuesday nights or Wednesday afternoon. Link is in my bio. Schedule a call, sign up for a group. There's more available for you in your life. All right. The exercises in this book will teach you to meet her where she is. If she is unbelievably angry, you will need to let her know that you see her anger and you know you caused her that pain. Sex addicts in recovery can be containers for the pain and avoid immersing themselves in the shame. This lets the spouse know that their choice to share feelings is welcomed in the relationship. 6-7. Mr. Coach, do you think if you ain't given none to your partner, it is cheating? To do, watch it. I think if you masturbate while watching strangers have sex and you're in a relationship with somebody, that's cheating. That's what I think. What if it's defensive, but then accountability, promised it would never happen again, but 5 weeks later? I mean, I would never promise to never be defensive again. That's what comes to mind for me. I can't guarantee that. I promise I'll never be defensive again. Bro, you sure about that? You sure about that? Red flag. I promise I'll blah, 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 blah. Okay. You better, so many thoughts on that. You see, in healthy relationships, conflict breeds intimacy. So the hope is that you can restore your relationship and bring it into a state of health and well-being. Then when conflict occurs, not if, but when conflict occurs, how did you get the name 6-7? Is that your actual? Oh, no, oh gosh. Nope. Your actual username is something different than Guys, don't go look at 6-7's username right now. Don't do it. Don't do it. All right. Where was I? Then when conflict occurs, you will have the strength to know that even though it feels scary, once it is externalized and you work on your empathy, your spouse will feel safe and your relationship will move towards more closeness. What's up? Make them purr. The goal of empathy and intimacy to restore the relationship and bring it back to a state of health and well-being. When conflict occurs from betrayal trauma, you will have the strength to connect through empathy, leaving your wife feeling a renewed sense of safety and your relationship feeling more intimate. This is a huge undertaking and typically requires the assistance of a skilled professional to navigate through your partner's feelings. You have traumatized her, and now you must prove that you can meet her emotional needs for perhaps the first time. That is one of the most remarkable things to me about the whole betrayal healing journey is that right there is you can learn to meet your partner's emotional needs perhaps for the first time genuinely in your relationship. Like and share, people. Tap the screen. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. A little feisty tonight. Are we through the intro yet? Oh, almost. Oh, one more paragraph. So many women confide in me that they despise the, quote, acting out. But what they can't live with is the manipulation and gaslighting that occurs while their husband acts out. They report that their husbands made them feel crazy when they asked too many questions or shared their fears that something was not right. Now that you are in recovery, you will need to learn to be direct and ask questions to clarify how she feels and send her the message that her needs really matter. They do. Her needs matter. Her needs matter. So do yours. Both people's needs matter. Believe it or not. All right, chapter 1, your addiction. Whose addiction? Mine? I don't watch porn. I did, though. I watched a lot of porn. I got this job for a reason. How did this behavior become so out of control? This is, again, Help Her Heal by Carl Jurgensen Sheets. It's a good book. We did an exercise in my men's group tonight from this book. It's a good group. You should join it. Only if you want to not watch porn and treat your wife better. If you want to watch porn and treat your wife not well, then don't join my group. Just go watch porn or something. But don't watch porn. It's not good for anybody. How did this behavior become so out of control? Sex addiction has always existed, but it did not become widespread until the late 1990s because of the internet. Sorry, internet is all caps. Why did they caps internet? You see that? The second line? Because of the internet. because it didn't become widespread until the late 90s because of the internet. Yeah. Internet. You may have heard that sexual addiction is so much more prevalent today because of the 3 A's. It's affordable, it can be anonymous, and it is forever accessible. Experiencing the pitfalls of sexual addiction can help you create boundaries around your behavior that will increase success in your recovery. Guys, I should be a book narrator. I would listen to me right now. I don't know why you guys are listening to me, but I'm having fun. Did I miss my calling? I think my viewers have gone down in half since I started reading this. Maybe I shouldn't be a book narrator. I'll stick to mug making. By the way, The Human Space, coming soon. The Human Space, wherever you get your podcasts. Porncoach.com. With an X, though. Don't type in PORN. You don't want that. I make merch, play Fortnite, and I help people stop watching porn. 3 things. That's it. You'd listen to my books. Great. All right. The internet. Now imagine how your partner feels because she too knows how easy it is for you to slip. She is on edge most of her waking hours because she realizes that these temptations are available to you at a moment's notice. It can feel overwhelming to her and keep her in a state of terror that she will discover your slip or relapse and won't be able to hear it. No, that's not what it said. And won't be able to bear it. You don't want what, Krista? What did I say? You don't want that? I don't even know what I said. That is why your mission is to maintain good recovery. You have the power to decrease your temptations and to reduce her fears by practicing techniques that ensure your success. If she is going to stay in this relationship, her well-being depends on your recovery. So the 3 A's. Oh, yeah. The don't do the O, do the X. You don't want that. Nope. You can limit the damage, accessibility. You can limit the damage by doing whatever it takes to cut off accessibility. Volunteering to put a GPS on your phone or in your car will allow her to track you and reassure herself that you are exactly where you need to be. That's interesting. Put a GPS on your car? When was this book written? 1800s? Back when the GPSs were invented? Just kidding. I know GPS wasn't involved back then, or invented. But that could work. Another accessibility is taking pictures of yourself at a moment's notice will help her to increase her confidence in the relationship. I used to do that with my wife. I would just randomly send her pictures all the time so she would know where my whereabouts were. You know, like I'm in the grocery store. Selfie. I'm walking down the road. Selfie. She was really annoyed by it, but it also helped her feel safe. By making yourself accessible to her, you will be limiting the accessibility to act out. Number 2, affordability. We all know that sexual addiction does not have to cost a dime, although it costs you everything, maybe not financially. Yet, as the disorder progresses, it has likely cost you money that you never thought you would spend. Addiction is progressive. It always gets worse. Ooh, said that one before too. Porn use always escalates. Porn use always escalates. Free pornography can become paid subscriptions or downloads that cost money. Experimenting by checking out clubs may have turned into visits to parlors, not ice cream parlors, different parlors, with happy endings. I don't know. There's certain things that I'm a little sheepish of saying. You may have visited and explored chat rooms. Where's our friend from last night? Our chat room girl, our cam girl. You may have visited and explored chat rooms which resulted in paid escorts or prostitution. Again, as the addiction progressed, so have the emotional and financial costs and the betrayal factor. Now that you have come clean, it is important to give your partner direct access to financial status. Give her all the money, and all your problems will be solved. That's it. That's my interpretation of this. Money will solve your problems. No, that's not what they mean. Be transparent with your finances. That's what they mean. She may need to take over the bills because you're not paying them. You're spending the money on internet girls. She should be able to monitor accounts day or night, go run credit checks whenever she needs to reassure herself that you can be trusted. Giving her this freedom shows that you are sensitive to her needs for safety and security and that you are empathizing with her need to minimize her fears. I thrive with false truths. My husband will give me the most details on things that makes me feel safe. Yeah, I love that. Hey, like and share it. Tap the screen. Come on. Tap, 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 tap. Anonymity. One of the hardest things for her to reconcile is the illusion she had of the man she thought you were versus the real man you really are. Gosh, I can't read. One of the hardest things for her to reconcile is the illusion she had of the man she thought. Why can't I say this sentence? It's so choppy. I'll try again. One of the hardest things for her to reconcile is the illusion she had of the man she thought you were versus the real man you really are. The man suffering from sexual addiction. Gosh, that's good. You know, okay, I tell women this more often than men. So many times women, I'll ask them, who else in your life knows about this? Like the fact that you are suffering from betrayal trauma, and they'll be like, nobody. And I'll say, why? Why does nobody know that you are suffering from this? They'll be like, because I don't want my husband to look bad. I don't want to make it seem like he's a bad guy or did something wrong. No, you are not the one making it seem like that. His behavior is. You're actually just helping him cover it up. And people are seeing the guy that he actually isn't. And again, you can't change what you don't name, so you got to get it out there. Once it's out there, then you can do something with it. You thought you could keep your secret forever. You lived in a world of denial. You assumed that you could have two lives. The addiction caused you to have stinking thinking. Well, that's creative. The addiction caused you to have stinking thinking, which denied the reality that someday you would be discovered and destroy her life and your relationship. You have lived a dual life, and this duality frightened her and made her question herself and her sense of reality. She wonders who you are and how she could have entrusted herself, her children, and her life to a man she didn't know. Ugh, I hate you lag at a great spot. Well, good news for you. We're live on YouTube as well. You can go watch the whole replay of this wonderful show on YouTube. PXRN Coach. Make sure you do PXRN Coach. If you do PORN Coach, results may vary. I used to think that way too. Now my whole family basically knows. Yeah, totally. And he probably feels better too because he doesn't have to live a lie. Are you willing to do what it will take? Now that she has discovered what you have really been doing, you will need to do whatever it takes to redefine yourself in recovery. There are 3 phases to restoring the relationship after discovery. A period of time where you have sustained good recovery so that she has more assurance that you want to get healthy and are willing to do what it takes to provide her a sense of safety and stabilization. She needs to know that you have proper supports in place to be healthy. As Patrick Carnes says, that your recovery is dependent on a strong support system, which he calls the committee. You will need to build a strong committee to assist you through the transformation that it takes to maintain good sobriety. He says that no one is strong enough to do it alone, and that although there are lots of ways to build support, the 12-step process has proven itself over many decades. Support groups like SAA, SA, Everyman's Battle, Porn Coach, Recovery Nation, and a few other ones are available to help with this process. But just go to porncoach.com, pxrncoach.com, or the other ones. They're good too. It's not a contest. We're all in this together. You need to provide truth which builds in safety. Once you have established some solid recovery, you will need to participate in a formal disclosure with a partner-sensitive professional who will provide your partner with appropriate safety and stabilization while she hears the entire truth for the first time. The process of a formal disclosure requires that you have someone who has been trained in a partner-sensitive approach. A formal disclosure allows the partner to hear the truth so that she can decide how she is going to proceed in her life and in her relationship. I used to think that way. Yeah. Oh, yeah, Ruby. What's up, Ruby? What's up, James? Cat's out of the bag, huh, man? How often do you hear men that were exposed to corn say they never had a problem with it? And that be true? Never. The fact I never had a problem with it. I mean, well, I guess it depends on what you mean by problem. I'm reading "Help Her Heal," Mama Robes, and this is what we went over in the men's group tonight, and we'll go over a little empathy building in the men's group tomorrow. Like and share, people. We'll take guests here soon. I'm gonna change this back. So if you want to come on here, go ahead and request. We'll get a queue going. And if not, we'll co-host. Maybe we'll talk to some people in Pakistan. Love talking to people in Pakistan. It's my favorite. On TikTok, of course. Oh, 6-7 is requesting. Oh, nope. He changed his mind. Corn blockers are available, right? Or is that a myth? They are. Results may vary. Don't think that just getting a corn blocker is going to fix this for you, though. Oh, 6-7. Oh, nope. 6-7 doesn't want to join again. Many times the disclosure is followed by an emotional impact letter that is written by your partner after the disclosure. This is a tool that the addict can use to address the pain that the partner deals with on a daily basis. It's a great way to begin the process of empathy, as it gives her a chance to formally address her devastation, trauma, and pain. I have my clients write, as part of their disclosure, kind of have the essence of an emotional impact letter of how you impacted your partner. Next, in response, you will write a restitution letter. This exercise will show your wife that you recognize her pain and that you are willing to make amends. We will explore the intricacies of this process later. Can we go live? In February, found out about corn. Sorry to hear that. If you're asking if you can go live, you want to request? Sure, go ahead. If you want to work on the relationship and make the genuine commitment to the skills of good communication, empathy, and honesty, you will need to practice the life skills in this book. This requires a structured plan to change your life. If you practice these strategies, it will allow you to contribute to your relationship in a way that you never thought was possible. I'll bring you on here in just a minute, WNB Designs. True empathy means being transparent and honest with her. Let her know that you recognize her fears and doubts. Reassure her that you will do everything possible to rebuild your fractured relationship. You will never again lie to her or mislead her, and you realize that this may take years to rebuild. Your willingness exercise. You have probably heard in your support groups about the many ways that an addict can assist his wife in feeling safe. Take a few minutes to list the things you can do to increase her sense of safety and security. If you are having trouble coming up with a good list, ask your fellowship what they have done. And of course, after exhausting all the possibilities yourself, you can always ask your wife for additional suggestions. And we do this in our groups pretty much organically. But this actual formal process, it says, I am willing to give her all the passcodes to my accounts. I'm willing to take regular polygraph tests. I'm willing to go back to using a flip phone. I'm willing to take a different route to work, whatever it may be. It's a good exercise. Might do that one here coming soon, formally. Check your motivation at the door. WNB Designs, where'd you go? Go ahead and request. I wish I was this spunky, is that the word, in the morning. My wife wishes I was this spunky in the morning. My brain doesn't turn on until like 3 p.m.-ish. Just kidding. It's like 11. That's why you don't see me on live at 8 a.m. Because of the similarities in the logo? What does that mean? What does that mean? I'm not a morning person. Definitely not a morning person. All right. Check your motivation at the door. Let's see how much is left in this chapter. This book is so good. I don't love the way it's laid out, though. All right. Oh, gosh. That's the big yawn. Maybe I'm not spunky. Oh, John. John, get on here, bro. Tell us what's going on. All right, check your motivation at the door. It is important for you to stay the course and practice motivation every time you have the opportunity to use empathy. Once you have established good recovery, you must use empathy every chance you get. Hey, what's up, man?
Hey, how's it going?
Good. Are you the guy we've talked to before?
Yep, that's me.
All right. Tell us how you're doing.
Oh, I've been better.
Okay.
Yeah. I got that book you told me about, Unwanted.
Yeah? You still reading it?
Yeah, I've read the introduction so far. And so
Just the
far,
introduction will change your life.
yeah, I'm like, so far, I'm really excited about it.
Good,
For
man.
sure. But yeah, I've had a couple of stumbles and, a lot of work and therapy and stuff. It's been a rough month. For sure. Yeah.
Yeah. Sorry to hear that, man.
I don't know. Yeah, I don't know. I need a break from everything. I don't know what to do right now,
Mm-hmm. What?
I-
Well, what?
Yeah, go ahead.
Well, yeah. What do you do to have fun?
Man, I have a lot of stuff. I play darts. I do animal rescue. I play volleyball. But I hurt my back this month, and so I haven't really been able to do anything that I enjoy. And I'm still trying to work through a lot of emotions from a breakup. And so this month I haven't really had like good ways to take my energy out somewhere. And I'm just been having a hard time trying to like process and deal with my emotions. So there's definitely been like, I think about 4 or 5 times this month that I decided to use because I didn't have any other way to process my emotions. I just felt like so trapped in them.
Yeah.
It's been tough. I've been talking with my therapist a lot. I haven't been this depressed in a while. But I'm definitely aware of it. I was working on catching irrational thoughts and stuff like that. And I was able to do that, working with my therapist and everything, but definitely to the point where I had to remove my devices that one may use to unalive themselves from my home. Yeah, it's been a rough month.
Yeah. Sorry, man. Sounds like you're going through a lot.
Yeah, that hurting my back really didn't help. Because it's like I want to do the things that help, but then it's like I can't. If I throw my back out, then I can't work, and if I can't work, it's like just a avalanche.
Yeah. 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 Sorry, man. You should just try playing Fortnite. It won't hurt your back. I mean, that'll solve all your problems.
Man, I used to play Warzone a lot, but sometimes playing with my friends, they can say more mean things to me than I say to myself.
That's true, dude. Kids are ruthless in video games.
Oh man, the guys I play with, I grew up with, they don't hold back about anything.
Yeah, so I have my Snapchat Bitmoji as my avatar in Counter-Strike. I play CS:GO.
Oh,
and
okay.
I always get ripped for that. I don't know why it's such a thing, but people are always like, "Bro, is that your Snapchat Bitmoji?" And I'm like, "Yeah, what's wrong with that?" And then they hear my voice and they're like, "How old are you?" I'm like, I'm old enough to be your dad. That's how old I am. And then I smoke them in CS:GO because I've literally been playing it since before they were born. I've been playing CS:GO since 1999, and that is a flex.
I was born that year. Holy cow!
See? But no, video games are fun. I'm obviously just joking. Fortnite won't solve all your problems. It might make it worse.
I don't know why I never got into Fortnite. I always liked Warzone. I don't like the super realistic like Battlefield. Battlefield's cool, but I just like the movement of Warzone, so I always liked that.
Yeah. So those activities that you like doing, darts and all that, when's the last time you've done those?
So every Monday I have a league that I play in, but it's just defeating because it's like I play a few games and my back's hurting, and then my play gets worse, and it's just very mentally frustrating when I can't physically be how I want to be.
Yeah.
You know, but I'm still trying. It's not like I'm giving up. You know, obviously because like I said, I removed some things from my home to keep me safe, you know, so it's not like I'm giving up or anything. I'm trying. I'm just kind of stuck right now.
Who's walking through this journey with you besides your therapist?
Oh boy, you know, I do a Bible study with a guy. Did you get it?
I didn't get it.
I do a Bible study with this guy, and I'm in a group Bible study also. But it's just hard to talk about sometimes. I feel like some people, you know, like with this breakup I've been going through, it's been 4 months now, and I'm still just torn about it. And I feel like some people just get sick and tired of hearing about it, and they think, you know, oh, it's been 4 months, you know, and they keep asking me the same questions. Well, what, like, you know, well, if she treated you this way, how do you still love her? And, you know, I'd loved this girl for like 8 years, and so I don't know how to not love her. We dated for 2, we were friends for 6, you know, and I've always been in love with her. And so I just keep getting like the same, you know, when I talk about what I'm going through, it's like the breakup, my emotions, it's like, well, what do you still miss about her? It's like, it's not that simple. Like there's a lot behind it, you know? So I'm kind of just doing what I know is not good for me, but kind of just keeping myself a little more. Yeah.
Yeah. Well, man, having a supportive community who knows what's really going on for you is super important in this journey, right? Importance not the issue. You probably already realize that at this point.
Oh,
right?
yeah.
But having people by your side who can help you walk through this is vitally important. So I'd encourage you, man, you know, in those appropriate spaces and, you know, consult your therapist about it is how can you have more connection with people?
Man, that's what we've been working on too. She keeps telling me, like, we've been going through like a list of like, okay, name everyone in your life. And she's like, how could you grow a connection with this person? And I'll tell them like, well, I don't really think I can because they are also, you know, like some people I know, they are alcoholics. That's not really good for me because I was abused by alcoholics. So it's kind of like, it would be hard for me to kind of connect with them.
Did I make the cut on the list?
What?
Did I make the cut on the list?
Make the cut? Oh, you were an alcoholic?
No. Was I on the list? She said make a list of people you can be connected to. Was I on there?
No, I did tell her about you. I was like, hey, man, this guy. I'm like, he's like a porn coach. And she thought I was crazy. I'm like, oh, he's on TikTok. I'm telling you. I'm like, he's a real nice guy. But then once I started telling her, like, all the books you recommended, she was like, oh, okay.
Yeah. Yeah. See, he reads all the right books, right? One time, I've gone back and forth about like becoming a therapist over the years, and the answer is no. But it's every once in a while I'm like, should I just become a therapist? But I asked ChatGPT one time. I go, if I were to become a therapist and go to school to learn about therapy, what books should I read? And literally all the top 10 books were all the books that I've already read. I'm like, all right, great. I'm okay.
Already qualified.
Already qualified. I mean, I don't know about that, but yeah. Yeah. All right, man. Well, hey, I appreciate you sharing, and stay connected, man. You got to be connected with people. We got to be connected with people.
I got.
We've all been
dude.
rooting for you here on the live too, by the way, whenever you come on.
I appreciate it.
Yeah.
I'm gonna try and have a quarter of that book read too by the next time I come on here. Hopefully next week.
Okay.
At least.
Do it.
So have a little more to talk about then, hopefully.
Yeah. All right, man. Hang in there. Thanks for sharing.
Appreciate it. Have a good night.
All right. You too, man. See ya. W's in the chat for John, our friend John. Where did that LMB person go? Wherever you are. Probably got bored. They're probably snoring right now. I love when we have snorers on. We haven't had a snorer in a while. Snorers are the absolute best. My favorite part of the lives. I mean, sure, sometimes people, they have a change of heart or their life transforms right before our eyes and it's amazing. But other times, people are snoring. And there's nothing better. Nothing better. Maybe something's better. Heart changes are better. Hey, what's going on, Dork Nation 4?
I'm good. How are you?
Oh, I'm good, thanks. How are you? Are you 18 or over?
Yeah, I'm 27.
Okay. Was Dork Nation 1 through 3 taken?
I don't even know. I haven't tried.
All right. What's going on? Is porn cheating?
I don't really think so. No.
You don't think so? Okay.
No.
All right. Well, what do you think about it then?
I don't know. To me, like cheating would be doing something with someone. Like it has to be physical, right? Like when it comes to porn, I don't think you're being physical with anyone. So I don't know how that would be cheating.
All right, 1 second.
And not just physical, but like you're also like not interacting with another person. It's just
Got it.
like you're not texting
Yeah.
these people. You're not involved with them in any way. It's just
Yeah, got it. All right. So I was half paying attention, just to be honest, if you couldn't tell. But I'm pretty sure I knew what you said. So I'm going to ask you a question. Is that okay? And I'm sorry. I'm locked in now. Okay.
you're good.
All right. Are you in a relationship
I am.
with a man?
Yes.
Okay. So you have a boyfriend or a husband?
A boyfriend.
A boyfriend. All right. If you say you're at work, not slaving away, that's not the right word. Say you're at work, trying to make money for the family or your relation, whatever you guys do. Gosh, this is off to a bad start. Say you go to work, and do you guys live together? Let me ask you that.
Not currently. We both work though. We're both engineers.
Oh, engineers. Okay. What kind of engineer?
I'm a data engineer. He's an electrical.
Oh, Smarty Pants is over there.
A
All
little
right.
bit.
So if you come home from work and you walk in the house or apartment or condo or wherever you live, maybe it's an RV, I don't know. If you walk in the house and he's sitting on the couch and he's got some porn on the big screen, like a couple women, a couple strangers that you don't know, and he's just masturbating to them, have sex. How would you feel about that?
It will give me a little bit of an ick, but I really don't see my boyfriend doing that. But I know that's not what you're asking. Yeah, it will give me an ick, but I still wouldn't consider as cheating.
You wouldn't consider it cheating. All right. Then what is cheating?
I think cheating would be when you initiate any sort of contact with another person, whether it's emotional cheating, physical cheating, or extra. I think all form of other cheatings. I don't really know how to name all of them, but
Got it. What about soliciting nude photos or videos of another person? Is that cheating?
That depends. Is it like a porn star, or is it like someone that you know, like someone that you dated?
Just another
before?
person, any person.
Yeah, I think that would be cheating, especially if that didn't give you like permission. That would be weird.
Got it. Got it. All right. So it would be cheating if you solicit nude photos or videos of another person, but it wouldn't be cheating if you walked in on your partner watching nude photos of another person that he solicited and masturbating to it.
Well, that's different, right? These porn stars are like actors or actors.
How is that different? You're an engineer. It's like if-then logic, right?
Right, but at the same time, these are people who gave consent to the general population to watch them, right? So
Not necessarily. In fact, there was a study done. There was a study done where they found that 1 out of 8 videos on the homepage of Pornhub, the most biggest porn site. Gosh, I can't talk tonight. 1 out of 8 videos were actually of people where it was non-consensual.
well, that should be taken down. That should be illegal.
Yeah, I agree. Would you join the fight in taking down pornography?
If it's non-consensual, absolutely.
Okay. Will you sign the petition right now?
I absolutely would.
All right. I don't have a petition for that. But fortunately, someone already did that, kind of, a little bit. There's a whole book on it. All right. Are you in a monogamous relationship?
Yeah, we're committed to each other.
Got it. Do you watch porn? I think I was distracted when you were talking earlier.
I don't. I don't really enjoy it. I don't. It's kind of a waste of time.
It's a waste of time. Okay. It's a waste of time. But you don't mind if your partner does?
He doesn't, but if he does, I don't really mind it.
How do you know he doesn't?
Well, we talk about it. I trust him. There's no reason to lie about it, especially when he knows that I'm okay with it.
How old is he?
He's 31. I am in my late 20s, 27.
Is he there? Can we get him on?
No, he's not here. We don't live together, unfortunately. He's probably sleeping. I work
Got it.
from home, so I tend to stay up, but he works in the office.
Got it. All right. So porn's not cheating in your point of view.
I really don't think so. Like, I'm not gonna lie and say that it wouldn't give me a little bit of an ick, especially, right? Like, if it is weird to think about, but I still wouldn't consider it cheating. Would I be with someone that is, watching porn every day? No, that's an addiction. That's an issue.
What about every other day?
Even that's
Every third day?
okay. Like 2 times a week, I'll give it a pass. It's cool.
Every 3.5 days.
You're funny. It really doesn't matter as long as it's not an addiction and it's not too much.
Got it. Okay. Do you think it's honorable to watch pornography?
I really don't think so. Again, I think it's like a waste of time for one. 2, I think it takes away from, like genuine, like relationship type of connections, because sometimes people have this like pure social type of like relationship with these people. So I don't really promote it. I don't necessarily support it. But again, just logically, it wouldn't be cheating in my mind. But yeah, that's where I stand really.
Okay. Well, I don't know about that if it's logically. I mean, like the way I say it, I mean, that's fine. You have your opinion, right? But if you're in a committed monogamous relationship with another person, and you've said, I love you, only you, mind, body, and soul, like you're my person, I'm your person, it's just the two of us. If you introduce other people into that, even if they're porn performers, logically, the way I see it is that's a violation of the agreement.
Well, we're not married.
I got that.
Yeah.
I'm not saying for you. I'm just saying
Oh, in
hypothetically,
general, gotcha.
right?
Okay.
Yeah. So you're not married.
I can understand your point of view, right? I don't think you're wrong. I wish more people didn't watch it. Um, but people will be people.
Yeah.
And there's always a demand for it, especially in the age of technology. And everyone is kind of isolated these days. Everyone is online, and it's just like we need more social interactions. So.
Yeah, we do. We do.
Yeah.
W's in the chat for that. We need more social interaction with people. I really should have paid attention from when you first got on. It probably would have helped me talk to you here.
I don't think I said anything important in the beginning, so you're fine.
Oh, okay. All right. Thank you. All right. Well, thank you for sharing.
Yeah, thank you for bringing me up.
All right. Take care. Bye-bye.
You too. Bye.
All right. There's no more people requesting. So like and share. If people want to request, do that. I'm going to go water the rocks grass. We overseeded our grass. It looks great. Well, not yet. It's like half great. And if there's nobody requesting when I get back, we're going to co-host. So buckle up. Love co-hosting. Pakistan. Okay. Oh, we got a person. We got RJ's girl. Nope, we don't have RJ's girl. RJ's girl's gone. Oh, RJ's girl is here. Hello. Hello? Hello. RJ's girl? Nope. No RJ's girl. Okay, co-hosting it is. Geez, Becca is sharing this live a lot. Hey, give me a follow if you guys don't follow me already. If you like my content. If you don't like my content, follow me anyways. Come back, argue with the people in the comments sometime. It's fun. Co-host time. Let's go. Yo, what's up?
What's up?
You a doctor?
No.
Nurse?
RA.
RA?
Mm-hmm.
What's an RA? Resident assistant. Resident assistant. Like in a dorm in college?
No. In the nursing home.
In a nursing home. Got it.
I like your setup.
Oh, thanks, man. Appreciate that. I like your setup too. I like that camouflage hat you're wearing. I couldn't even see your head at first. Just blends right in. All right. Where do you live, man?
I'm from Florida.
Florida. Cool. I'm from Arizona. Thanks for asking.
Shout out to Arizona.
Yeah. All right. So here's the question. Do you watch porn?
No.
You don't? All right. Are you in a relationship?
Yeah.
Yeah. Does your partner watch porn? No. How do you know?
I know.
I bet he's hiding it.
He.
Sorry, she. Didn't want to assume, but you're straight? Just kidding, man. All right. How old are you?
28.
28? Why don't you watch porn? Everybody does it.
I did as a kid, but I don't see the point in it enough.
Yeah, no point in it. I'm just kidding. I don't watch porn either. I think porn's terrible.
You look like you make it.
What's that?
I said you look like you make it.
I look like I make porn? Why would you say that? Why would you say that?
Just this good ass quality.
Not a compliment. Okay. How old were you when you stopped watching porn?
I was young,
Yeah?
probably like 14.
They're 14. Gosh, see, people, chat, they're out there. Anytime you tell me everybody watches porn, they don't, because this guy, what's his name? Almighty Glow Boy doesn't watch porn. Oh, man, he just sits there at the nursing home eating burrito bowls or whatever he's eating.
So it was supposed to be a chicken tender bowl,
Yeah.
but they only gave me bacon and mashed potatoes.
Dude, stop the cap, bro. Stop the cap. Send it back.
But I went back and I told them.
Yeah. And you got
They
another
hooked me
one.
up.
You got lunch for tomorrow.
They hooked me up.
Nice. Oh, look at that. There you got the chicken in there.
They hooked me up.
Man, boy's eating like a king tonight. And he doesn't watch porn. Way to go, man. Way to go. What would you say?
What's your content about?
I help people stop watching porn. So that's what I do. Yeah. You're my first guest of the night, and usually I have to go through like 14,000 people to find one that doesn't watch porn.
Yeah.
But here we go, number one. All right. What would you say to somebody who watches pornography and doesn't think it's a problem?
If you got a significant other, it's cheating. That's how I look at it.
Look at this. Look at this. This guy's great. This is great.
Because if you think about it, to get off, you're thinking about that person. So you're imagining that person. So you might as well be cheating.
Yeah. Yep. And then he's gone. He's like, I'm out. Mic drop. Well, okay, there you have it, people. There you have it. Yeah, I love that, man. Thanks for sharing that.
Appreciate you having me, man. I shot
Yeah,
you a
man.
follow.
Yeah, I'll follow you too.
Likewise.
See, chat? That was great. That was great. I love this. Oh, man. TikTok, where you been all my life? Hold on, I got to check if my YouTube gets the co-host. Okay, it does. Cool. That was the best. Like and share, people. Like and share. That was probably top 5 co-hosts of all time. Top 5 of all time. Pradeep, number 1, for sure. But he wasn't a co-host, technically. Hey, what's going on?
Good. I mean, whoa. It's going well. How's it going for you?
It's going well. It's going very well. Detroit Lions fan, huh?
Yeah. Shout out Detroit. Shout out Michigan.
Let's go,
Yeah.
Detroit, Michigan. All right. All right.
We won. We won.
All right. So, what do you talk about on TikTok?
Honestly, anything under the sun. Like, what have I been talking about, chat? Also, like, one of the people, like, in my chat, like, she's, like, a senior in college, so she's getting her degree in speech. Let me actually scroll up and find it. Grad school and clinical fellowship. Hey,
Ooh, wow.
speech therapy major. Yeah, but she has to go to grad school, and then she has to do clinical. So she has, like, 4 more years of schooling left. And then another one from my chat is on the physical therapy track, and then they're going to do PT school after.
That's
we
cool.
just talk about anything under the sun. Like,
That's
it could
cool.
be school, it could be whatever. But what do you talk about? You
Pornography.
Like, you're
Pornography.
Oh.
I talk about pornography.
Oh, I see. I see.
She lied to me. She said she talks about anything under the sun. She lied. I'm on her live right now.
I cannot do it. Like, he said what? Like, what did he say? Like, I'm like, oh, brother.
No, I really do. I help people quit watching it.
I was like, I know he's not being serious. Like, I know he's not. I know he's not. And then he said it, and I was like, oh.
Can you guys hear that?
I feel like, even though, like, this is technically, like, I don't know if, like, my lives are, like, restricted for, like, 18 and up, or if it's, like, everyone can watch it, but I very much am, like, Disney coded. I'm very, like, you're like, we don't, like, no, literally, like, Jada, like, no,
How can I
absolutely
request
not.
on
I'm
this?
sorry, like, I'm not gonna knock your hustle. I'm not gonna knock down your watch it. Yeah.
She muted me, and now she's got a guy from Pakistan on.
Someone else.
Oh my gosh, I love this.
That's crazy. I've never wanted to like yuck someone's yum, but it's also my page. So I'm like, if I don't want you to talk about X, Y, and Z,
But listen, lady, she can't actually hear me. You said you talk about anything under the sun, but you were lying.
Oh yeah, I'm screaming. No, I forgot you were a mod too. But it's so funny because I was like, oh, like, what was I gonna say? I was like, oh, like, I don't need a mod. Like, everyone's been so chill. Like, everyone's been like no one's said anything crazy. And then I really inflicted that on myself, though. I really did.
All right, we're done with that. Hey, what's up, man?
Hello, how are you?
I'm good. How are you?
Just dandy.
Dandy? What's with the wolf? It's kind of scary. Is that a wolf?
Yeah, it's a dire wolf.
A dire wolf?
Yeah,
Mad Toby 341. This is a safe place. How safe is this place?
it's a safe place. Is I don't let people get bullied in my broadcast when they are here.
That's so nice of you.
Thank
You want to talk about porn?
What?
You want to talk about porn?
No,
Why? I thought it was a safe place.
I don't want to talk about that.
What are the boundaries of the safeness? Like, what can we talk about?
I don't know. I mean, people talk about politics. People talk about whatever.
All right, politics. Who'd you vote for? Kamala
Harris.
or Donald?
Kamala,
Kamala.
Vice President Kamala Harris,
Got it.
or
I thought,
Madam
wait,
Vice President.
Madam Vice President. Got it. Okay.
Yes.
All right. So politics, that's a grenade. What else do you talk about?
Bullshit.
Bullshit.
Video games. Video
games.
games. Movies.
What video game? Fortnite? Do you play Fortnite?
I do every once in a while.
Are you any good?
Hey, what's up? Thank you. I'm decent. I don't play. I just play with my kids.
You play with your kids?
Yeah.
What a loser. Just kidding. I play Fortnite with my kids too. It's the best. It's like dad goals being able to play with your kids.
Yeah, right. Exactly.
Totally. My 10-year-old, I'm better than him though. I'm sweatier than him.
Oh, that's cool. I'm actually really bad.
Really?
Except when I have a sword, then no one can kill me.
A sword in Fortnite?
Yeah.
How do you get a sword? You mean a pickaxe?
No, it was during that when they did the ventures or whatever, you had the sword.
Got it.
Yeah. What's up, everyone? If you're coming in, tap that screen.
Tap the screen. Tap that screen. You want to battle?
Sure, we can battle.
I don't know where the battle button is. There it is. Okay. Tap the screen, chat. Look, I've got 75 in here. He's got, how many people do you have in yours?
1.
Oh. And it's me. It's literally me on my other phone.
Oh, hi.
I'm not going to tap. I'm not going to tap. I'll tap for you. I'll tap for you. Chat, let's win.
Oh.
But I'm tapping for him. I'm over in his live tapping. Look, I just got him 3,
thank you.
and I'm the only person watching. So I'm fighting against myself right now.
What's up, Jen? Thanks,
Oh, Jen's over there too. Jen, did Jen? Oh, no. I got to look at this screen. Tap, tap, tap. Jen, you should drop him like a galaxy or something. Let him win. He needs this.
Oh, no.
Yeah,
I
no.
don't.
Oh, he doesn't need it. Never mind. He's set. Bro's set for
Yeah.
life. Are you rich?
No.
Are you poor?
No.
Somewhere in between?
Yeah. I don't
I
work.
know. You don't work. What do you do?
I stay home.
Are you married? Like you're a stay-at-home dad?
I'm not married.
So you're a single dad?
Yeah.
Got it. How do you like get dollars?
I can't tell you that information. They will come and get me.
Okay.
No, I'm just kidding. I work.
Okay. Got it. Sorry, I thought I
I
got
do
scared for a
part-time. I
second.
work. Yeah, right now I do part-time work,
You and that lion or wolf, tiger, whatever it is.
and then I mean I do a lot of volunteer work too. So that's why I have a like part-time job.
Got it. Yeah. Got to make time to play Fortnite with the kids, right?
Yeah, exactly.
My son just got home from dinner. He's only 10, but he went out to a birthday dinner with a friend of his tonight. He got home at 9. And he got home. He goes, "Dad, do you want to play Fortnite?" And I was like, "Bro, I want to play Fortnite, but you got to go to bed. You're 10." So I basically ruined his life, and he'll be talking about it someday in therapy. He'll be like, "One time when I was 10, my dad wouldn't let me play Fortnite with him on a Tuesday night." And I'll be like, "Bro, it's because I love you. You can't be up playing video games all night." That's what my parents
Wow.
let me do. I literally played video games until like 2 a.m. every day. Where were my parents? Where were they?
Right?
I don't know. They
We
must have
would
hated me.
sneak up. They would go to sleep, and we would like, oh yeah.
Yeah.
Oh well, you don't need to go to bed. Okay.
Yeah, go to bed. Come on, chat.
Yeah,
Come
right.
on. Somebody drop a Galaxy
I
Tiger.
mean, even when I when I lived with my at 21, they were like, go to bed. I'm like, I can't. I'm in the middle of a mission. It's too hard.
The
Can't go to
mission.
bed.
It's so important. It's so
Yeah.
important.
Exactly.
Do I wish my parents were strict? Yeah, I wish there was some rules.
Yeah.
Probably would have turned out better. I mean, my dad was a doctor, and I just talk about porn on the internet. Like, thanks, Dad. Could have been a doctor. Could have
You're
went
right.
into the family business. I tried to go to the family business, and I went to perform surgery one day, and they're like, "You need to be a doctor to do this." I'm like, "What are you talking about?" My dad. They're like, "No, I'm just kidding. I'm making all that up." But my dad was a doctor, but I'm not a doctor. No, I'm very much not a
Yeah.
doctor. I just watched a lot of porn growing up.
Did it
Yeah.
pay off?
Did it pay off?
Yeah.
What kind of question is that?
I mean, we all know why we watch porn. Come on.
Why? Why do you watch porn?
I mean, I don't watch porn. I'm not
Bro,
allowed to. I'm not allowed to.
not allowed
She
to?
checks. She checks my phone.
You said you're not married.
The girlfriend.
Oh, the girlfriend. Is she there? Can we get
Yeah.
her on? She sounds cool.
No, she ain't here.
Oh,
She's at work.
oh, got it. What does she do?
She's a nurse.
Nurse?
Yeah, at a nursing home.
Nurse at a nursing home.
Yeah.
That sounds made up.
No, it's actually true. She's actually the nurse. Like they have doctors and nurses at nursing homes. Or like a nurse that comes in but she also picks up like hours there. So she works as a nurse during the day, but then she's also like whatever they're called, the people who take care of the people. And anyway, I don't know
Caregiver?
what.
Caretaker?
But she has like her license and something. I don't remember.
You don't even know what your girlfriend does? Like what
She
she's
does that on part? No, not really. I met her at a nursing home.
why
But
are you there?
I used to work there.
Oh, got it.
Yeah.
Got it. Okay.
Yeah. They
All
tried.
right.
They tried
Tap
to put
the
me
screen,
in there,
chat.
but
3, 2, 1.
they
We
tried
got
to
it.
put me in. All right, well, you have a good one.
Hey man, take
Don't
care.
watch. Yeah, don't watch too much.
Bro, don't watch porn. It'll ruin your life. All right, chat. I am in a mood tonight. I love listening to what they say about me after I leave.
They're coming in. Yeah, you can.
I think somebody put something in my tea earlier. Maybe it was my wife. Dude, he's got a guy from Pakistan now. Look. Oh, he's gone. I'm telling you, nothing wrong with Pakistan. I love the Pakistanis. But you know, it's hard to communicate with them on TikTok. Something happened. Something happened. I'm gonna confess something to you guys right now. I used to take Adderall. And part of becoming clean, I stopped cold turkey. Cold turkey, like 6 or 7 years ago. No, it was like 8 years ago. I stopped cold turkey. But then I was like, well, I need to do things. So I started taking it again. Because without Adderall, it's like impossible to do things. It's not impossible. It's just really hard because I'll start doing something. Like earlier today, my wife, what happened? Hold on. Let me think. I'm getting to the point of the confession. It's not that bad. Oh, hold on. Help Cakes is here. Help Cakes. Hey, what's up, Help Cakes? Hey, what's up? Hey, what's going on?
Oh, just hanging out with my wife.
Oh, can we get her on?
Sure, hold on.
Okay.
Honey? Hello?
Yeah,
How are
hey.
you, poor gosh?
Oh, I'm good, thanks. How are you?
Well, I'm trying to calm him down a little.
Hey, Help Cakes, will you turn your camera on? I want to see who you are.
No.
How old are you?
Me. Huh?
Help Cakes, I don't know why this guy comes on all the time. It's so funny. He's so funny. Help Cakes. All right. Or is it the
my
wife?
husband's trying to stop going porn.
He
My
is?
husband's trying to stop, and that's why we come on.
So guys, this guy, he comments on all my videos too. It's hilarious. It's hilarious. Okay, he's trying to stop watching porn. How long has he been doing that?
Oh, God, since I met him.
I just love, you sound like Oscar the Grouch. Since you met him, why'd you stay with him?
Yeah,
Oh.
high school sweethearts.
Oh, it goes back to high school.
Oh, yeah, he was only 14.
Yeah. All right. Thanks for sharing. My tolerance for Help Cakes
Thank
just goes
you.
down every time. All right. So let me finish my ADD story. All right. So I used to take Adderall. Like I said, my dad was a doctor. So of course he would just like bring home Adderall and give it to me. My dad passed 6 or 7 years ago. So that's the whole thing. Love him. And why, Dad, why all the Adderall? It was actually Ritalin back then when I was like 17 or 18. So I took it on and off for a while. Quit cold turkey when like my life fell apart and I had to change it. I was like, I don't need Adderall. And then I couldn't do anything because like, you know, I was so used to it. Adderall is a hell of a drug. There's no question about that. So I stopped it. By the way, this is not medical advice, to consult your physician. So I stopped it for a while and then like I took it again because I had to do stuff. And I got canned from like 3 jobs. That's not true. It's kind of true. When you're in sales, getting canned, it's like it happens sometimes. But there's more to the story. I won't tell that story right now. All right, so I stopped taking it. Then I started taking it again for a little bit, and then I haven't taken it really for like 3 or 4 years. I probably took it during COVID, but it's only like the stuff I had left over. Why am I saying all this? I built up not quite a tolerance. Like if you know anything about Adderall, the 5 milligram instant release tablet is like nothing. It's like literally nothing. All right, where is the conversation anti-corn? We'll get there. Hold on. Or maybe we won't. I don't know. I got Nadim. Nadim, I'll bring you on in a second. Anyways, the point being is a couple times a year now, like maybe 2 or 3 times if I really have to get something done, I'll take a small one. I feel like I shouldn't be talking about this. I talk about porn and I'm like, I won't talk about Adderall. So I take a 5 milligram and I break it up into fourths. So that's what, 1.25 each? I take that, and it's amazing the effect it has on me. I'm like, dude, this is crazy. So, moral of the story, tolerance is actually a thing, but I don't like taking it because I don't want to rely on it, and I don't. I've taken 3 milligrams this whole year. Here's my point. I'm not saying that's why I am right now because in theory, it would have the opposite effect. But I still think my wife put something in my tea that caused something to happen in my brain. I don't know. I got a lot of stuff done, though, today. And now here we are, just all over the place. I can't even... should take another one. What's tomorrow going to be like? All right, Nadim. Yeah, I never liked the long-term effects of it. Hey, what's going on?
What's up? What's up?
Do I know you?
No.
Oh, you're from Pakistan.
Originally, yeah, but I was born and raised in Sweden.
Got it. Cool. Is porn cheating?
Um, in a way, maybe,
Okay. What way?
because you're watching naked girls and you get like aroused by that, and you get your jacking off.
Do you watch
So
porn?
maybe every day,
Every day.
every day before I go sleep.
Why?
It's easier for me to sleep when I watch it.
So you use it as a sleep aid.
Yeah, yeah,
Have you heard of melatonin?
I think so.
Cass, is this a debate? It is now. Get on here, Cass. Let's debate. I'll debate you. I'll debate. All right. Oh, she requested. We'll get you on here in a second. All right. What did I say? Oh, melatonin. So you use
Yeah.
porn to go to sleep every day.
Yeah.
Are you married?
No.
Are you dating?
Single.
Single. Got it. Can I ask you a weird question?
Yeah.
Why do you keep petting your head?
I don't know. I just took a shower, so I don't know.
Got it. Are you nervous?
I don't think so.
You don't think so? Okay.
Yeah.
All right. So why'd you come up here? What do you want to talk about?
Because it was an interesting subject, and I thought maybe you had tips on how I can quit watching porn.
Oh, so you want to quit?
Yeah.
W's in the chat for Nadeem. Watches porn every day, rubs his head for long periods of time after he showers, and he wants to quit porn. Did I get that right?
Yeah.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Yeah. All right. When did it start? How long ago did you start masturbating while watching strangers have sex?
15 years ago.
15 years ago. You got a lot of practice.
Yeah, it was after I lost my virginity. So no, it was 17
15.
years ago. Shit.
Oh, 17 times 365. 6,205 times. Were there ever any two-a-dayers in there?
Of course.
Uh-oh. Okay. 17 times, we'll say like 1.1. Maybe like 1 out of every 10 days it was a two-a-dayer. Times 365. 6,825.5. Rounded up to 6,826. All right.
Yeah,
How old are you?
33.
33?
Yeah.
Did you ever go a day without it? Yeah, that's a good question. What's the longest you've gone without watching porn?
2 months when I was in Africa because they had no internet or Wi-Fi or electric, so like
Got
2
it.
months.
2 months. So 2,826 minus 60. We'll assume that there were 30-day months. Were there any other times you didn't watch it? Or just
No,
when
I
you're in
don't think
Africa? Okay, got it.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, chat! Guess how many days? Guess how many days? 6767. 6767. 6767. Can't make this up, chat. This is the best live ever. Okay. I did round it up by 1 though, because it was technically 6766, but it rounds up to 6767. All right. So you want to stop watching porn. You're 33 years old. It's been about 15 years. So since you're about 18 years old, when were you first exposed to pornography?
When I was 15 years old, when I lost my virginity.
Okay. Got it. How did it happen? Like, did you find somebody's stash or did somebody else show it to you?
Yeah, my brother he showed me one website. So,
Your brother showed it to you.
yeah.
Is your brother there? Can we get him on?
No, he's not here.
No?
No, he's not here. No.
Okay. So your brother showed you porn when you were 15 years old. Is he an older brother or a younger brother?
younger.
Younger brother showed you the porn.
Yeah.
How'd that happen?
I don't know. I just walked in the room and I saw he was on a site about what the hell is this? And that became a curse.
Yeah. That sucks, man. Sorry to hear that. Yeah. So you want to stop watching. How is pornography impacting your life?
It's impacting me because I don't know, like I get a twisted sense of reality, like I get disappointed on real sex because girls don't act on the porn videos in real life. They don't act like that. They just play along in the videos.
Yeah. Yeah.
So,
Porn, man, you hit it on the head. Pornography creates unrealistic expectations. And then when you're
Yeah.
actually doing the real thing, it's like, this isn't what I thought it would be because of porn, right?
yeah.
Yeah. So it's hard for you to connect with women?
I'm just get disappointed because real sex is not the same as porn.
Yeah. Yeah. Have you tried to stop watching porn before?
Yeah, I lasted maybe 1 week or something.
Oh, -7. 67.59. All right. Who else in your life knows that you watch pornography?
My friends, and that's it. I don't tell my parents about this.
You close to your parents?
Yeah,
Yeah. Where were they when your brother showed you porn?
at work.
At work? And do you remember when they came home, how you felt?
I just felt that I got exposed to a whole new world.
Hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So do you have any tips on how I can quit?
We're working through it right now, man.
Okay.
Thanks for sharing. Yeah, I mean, tips to quit. You got to have a willingness and a reason why. And there's a saying, the opposite of addiction is not sobriety, it's connection with other people. Or Helpcake says just buy mittens. That'll help. But Helpcake's,
Okay.
I wouldn't trust what he says. So don't do that. The opposite of addiction is not sobriety, it's connection with other people. So
Okay.
connection, meaning like true connection, knowing. Oh, Ruby. Who like really knows you, like what's going on in your life, the things that have caused you sadness or grief or joy, happiness, like who really, really knows the parts of you that don't get out very often.
My closest friends.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And do they know that you're watching pornography every day and you use it to go to sleep?
Yeah.
Okay. Do you have any trauma when you were a kid?
No, not when a kid. When I was older.
You mind sharing it, or you don't have to, but just the nature of
Yeah, I
it?
was attacked. I was 22 years old. This was like 11 years ago. One guy, he attacked me with a knife. He tried to stab me. And after that, I got some trauma. I thought everyone wanted to stab me. My family, my friends, everyone. No one could get close to me because I thought they wanted to stab me.
Oh,
Yeah.
that sounds traumatic.
Yeah,
Hmm.
it was. I worked through it. I had to talk to, you know, doctors, and then after a couple of weeks, it just went away.
Hmm. Wow. Wow. Thanks for
Yeah,
sharing that.
yeah.
Um, I'm not going to ask you to answer this question, but if I was coaching you,
Yeah.
at some point I would ask you a question like this. I would say, what was it like to be you as a child? What was it like?
Well,
Don't answer it. Don't answer it. Don't answer it. Just think.
oh,
Okay. What was it like to be you as a child? Like imagine yourself at the dinner table with your family. Imagine yourself with your brother, the relationship with your brother. What changed in your relationship when that happened when you were 15? And taking that question, what was it like to be you as a child? And unpacking everything that comes up and just
you want me to
considering,
answer it now?
well, if you want to, you can, but I mean,
Yeah.
sure, go ahead.
My childhood was very happy. I had a stable home when my parents were working a lot, so we had afford to travel to other countries, and it was a very good childhood I had. Very safe. Not any financial issues, not like that. We had a good upbringing and no trauma, not anything like that. So it was good, and all the way after I left school.
Okay. Everything was good.
Yeah,
Can you think of a time where you were left wanting more?
wanting more. Um, More as in anything like. Oh,
Connection from your parents, from your family, from your friends. Maybe you were
I
disappointed.
wanted like maybe a true love, like a girlfriend, but like someone I really love. I haven't experienced that. Only one time in my life when I was a child. Since then, I never been in love, so that I would like to experience.
Hmm. Yeah. Yeah. Um, who comforted you when you were a child the most? Who was the person who
Uh,
provided the most comfort?
My mom, my dad, grandma,
Mm-hmm.
had friends around me.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, there's a reason why you're watching pornography every day. I don't know what it is, but there's a reason why you're turning to that. And you've got, I know I'm making light of the whole 67 thing. But there's a saying, every man who knocks on the door of a brothel, and we'll say brothel can be pornography, broaden that term, is actually searching for love. And when we don't feel like we have a space where we're seen, known, and loved, we try to find it in places that are a distorted or disordered representation of love, like pornography. And then it becomes a habit,
Yeah,
and now you need it to go to sleep.
yeah,
Yeah. So I would encourage you, man, if you want to stop watching pornography, what won't work, or will at least not be sustainable, is to say, I'm not going to watch pornography anymore. And you just try to white knuckle it. You got to dive deep into the longings of your heart. I've heard it said this way: lust is desire gone mad. Lust is desire gone mad. So when we have this desire and we can't figure out how to obtain the desire, that's what really cultivates the pull towards lust. So there's some desire in there that's probably a good desire for love, for connection, but it's gone mad. And so being curious about that, I mean, that's what will bring you healing, man.
Cool.
There's a book I'd recommend called Unwanted by a guy named Jay Stringer. He's got another book coming out, chat, in like May or April. But this book, Unwanted, How Sexual Brokenness Reveals Your Way to Healing, be very helpful for you. And I'm not saying this because I think that, you know, there's something in your childhood that you're not sharing or not aware of, but I would just say there's probably something there. Jay Stringer is the author, Jen. There's probably something there in your childhood and your upbringing and your family of origin that maybe wasn't as good as it seemed. And I'm not saying it's overt, but just exploring your past will help you make sense of it. So,
Yeah.
thanks for sharing, man. What are you thinking?
It sounds good.
Okay. Where do you live?
I live in Sweden.
So it's daytime there? Time in
Morning, 8 in the morning.
time in Sweden. 7:55 a.m. All right. Well,
Yeah.
maybe today's the day you don't masturbate before you go to sleep. Instead, you buy that book and you start reading it. How's that sound?
Sounds good.
Good. And then we'll keep this ticker right here, 67.59. Unlike the national debt, that thing just goes up like crazy, 38 trillion. But Nadim's
Yeah.
going to stop right here at 67.59. All right, man. Thanks for sharing. Link in my bio if you want other resources
Thank
you
you.
want to chat, okay?
All right, cool.
All right, take care. W's in the chat. W's in the chat. W's in the chat. I watch Korn and have no plans of quitting. Cool story, Billy. You want to share? You want to come on and chat? All right, who wanted to share? Connor. Connor, we've talked before. You want to confess? What is this, a confessional? Hold on, let me go put my priest robe on.
No.
Just kidding. I don't have a priest robe. All right, what's up, man? You there? Connor, where'd you go? Confessing is the first step to quitting. Yes, the naming of things is the beginning of wisdom. Sorry, my friend won't talk. What? Your friend? We've talked, Connor. I remember you. All right. Should I co-host or keep bringing guests on? What do you think, chat? Chat? Man, something was in my tea. What could it have been? You know, the peppermint tea that I took, normally in the drawer where our tea is, there's like a little plastic tray, you know, like you buy at Target, and all the teas are lined up, all the tea bags. And you take one out and they all fall over. You guys know what I'm talking about. Normally there's like 20, 25 teas in there. The tea bag that I took tonight was over here. It was in a separate area of the drawer. I bet somebody planted it there. But I'm going to start taking those every night because this is fun. I'm having fun tonight, chat. Wonder what my guys group's going to be like tomorrow. They're going to be like, Austin, what happened to you? I'll be like, I don't know. It was the tea bag. Never mind. I was going to say something, but never mind. Guests. Okay. All right. Sunflower Girl. Guys group tea bagging. See, yeah, I didn't even have to say it. You said it for me. Okay, Sunflower Girl. Hey there, what's going on?
Hi there. Hope you're doing well.
Hi there. Yep, I'm doing well. How are you?
I'm good, thank you.
Good.
I've been watching your videos for quite a while already, and it's something for me I've been going through for quite some time already, and I've been, how can I say, punishing myself, questioning myself, as in, what am I doing wrong in the relationship? I mean, why can't my partner just come to me and tell me, listen here, this is an addiction, this is how I feel, this is something that I need to work through,
You're not doing
instead
anything
of,
wrong.
okay. It's hard, when you would be with him, but you would rather prefer going to the bathroom in the morning and at night and whenever throughout. And it's happening, but you can't do anything about it.
Mm-hmm. That's hard. It's a hard place to be in. Sorry you're going through that.
How do I approach it? I've caught him out a couple of times already with him. It's even to a point where the history on his Google search gets deleted every time he searches something, so that I can't see the stuff.
All right. I got a book for you. Is he there? Can we just get him on? We'll solve this right now.
Say again?
Is he there?
No, he's at work.
Okay.
And that's another thing also, as soon as I would bring it up to him and to tell him, look, it's not me attacking you as a person. I want to understand why, what went wrong, so that we as a couple can work through it. Then it's straight defense mode, and I'm lying, I'm seeing things, I'm making things up, and why am I scratching in the privacy? And
Yeah. All right. This is from Facing Heartbreak. This was my go-to book before I came across The Betrayal Bind. This is still a really good workbook. This is for the partner of a sex addict. Really, the question is, what do you really want to say to him? And if he's not listening, what are you going to do? Because you can't change him. But you can waste your life trying. Not waste. It's not a waste. Your life wouldn't be a waste. But you can spend a lot of your life trying to change somebody else. So at some point, you got to ask the question, what will I do? Okay. Non-negotiable boundaries are limits that you see as absolutely necessary right now. For example, you can require or request that the addict sever ties with the affair partner, enter a recovery process, or seek help from a professional, permanently remove pornography from the home. These boundaries send a message to your partner that you are not willing to tolerate any signs of active addiction, and that he or she must genuinely engage in a program of recovery. Now, it's going to get good here in just a second. To understand the role of non-negotiable boundaries, remember that it is common for partners to play a role in the addict's process of hitting bottom. For addicts, sex becomes a friend, a source of pleasure and self-soothing. Pornography in that boat as well. Usually, addicts become willing to change only when they fully realize the dire consequences of that friendship with their acting out behavior. And here's where this is the part I have highlighted. There comes a moment when addicts realize they are about to lose everything: an intimate relationship, children, job, money, friends, and more. In this moment, addicts may finally receive the gift of desperation and become willing to embrace a program of recovery from addiction. And you play an important part in this gift by making it clear when you've reached your limit and under what circumstances you will leave the relationship. Now, it's not guaranteed it'll happen that way, by the way. But don't underestimate the role that you can play by giving a person the gift of desperation. Dog's like, yeah. Okay. So that's okay. How long have you been in this situation where you're crying out, saying, I don't like this, please stop it, and he keeps on doing it?
To be honest with you, for about a year already. And
Okay.
I'm to a point where, I love him. I know he's a good person, and I know he's had a hard childhood life. That's why I also love your videos, because it teaches me things. I learn from it in a way. I know things that you go through in your childhood can it hurt you, and you as a man, the world just expects you to be this hard person, and you're not supposed to cry, you're not supposed to talk about things. But I don't believe in that. For me, a real man is when you can confess and talk about things that hurt you. That's for me.
Totally. Got it.
So, and he's a person that totally shuts down. He doesn't speak at all. So even just having a normal conversation about things that happened in the past or that's currently happening, it's hard.
Yeah. Yeah. Can I ask how old you guys are?
He's 35 and I'm 29.
35 and 29?
Yes.
Okay. And how long have you guys been together?
2 years.
Okay. Do you have kids?
I have a son, yes, and he also has a son, but not together.
None together. Got it. Yeah, that's hard. It's a hard situation.
It comes to where you know it's not your fault, but you still kind of end up questioning yourself because you feel like you are not good enough.
Hold on, I got to ban this
What
guy.
are-
QB. Get out of here, bro. Okay. You're questioning yourself.
Yes, questioning yourself, like what can they give that I cannot, like, literally and physically give you? Why can't we as a couple be good enough, and why do you have to look at other women and entertain other women?
Yeah. It has nothing to do with what you can give or not give. He is choosing to live in fantasy land and engage in fake intimacy, synthetic intimacy with strangers on the internet. Yeah, the only thing you can't give is the addiction, is to be the addiction he craves. Yeah, that's well put. You can't replace that. And would you want to replace that? No.
No,
No.
hell no.
So you got to change the game that you're playing, because you're falling into this too. You're trying to compete with porn, and you will lose every time. And you don't want to win that game because you can't win it.
Yep. Okay. Thank you.
My pleasure. Chick-fil-A reference. Do you have Chick-fil-A over there? Where do you live?
I live in South Africa, Cape Town.
Oh, you guys probably don't have. Have you heard of Chick-fil-A?
No, I have not.
Oh, Chick-fil-A is a chicken restaurant here in the U.S. It's really good. Yeah. Okay. All right. So, what do you really want to say to him?
Look, for me, I just wanted him to know that it's okay when you face certain things in life, and it's okay to confess it. But it's not okay making me think that I'm going crazy, seeing the things and trying to talk about it, but then it still gets turned around that I'm the wrong one.
Yeah. So you're wanting to be a safe place for him to actually talk about what's going on for him.
That's right, yes, because that's the kind of person that I am. I'm a deep person. I like to have deep connections, talk about deep things.
Mm-hmm.
Life is much more than just life.
Yeah. Yeah. Have you ever had that with him?
No. In the beginning, like the first 3 months, and I don't know, honestly don't know up until today what happened, what went wrong, how things just changed. Or was it just a front that was put up and it's never going to change, and that's why I'm still here holding on to that what we had.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Yeah, so does he think he has a problem?
In the beginning, yes, he told me that he has an addiction, and when I wanted him to open up about it, it just completely shut down.
Yeah, that's shame talking. So you can't change him. You can lead a horse to water, but you can't make him drink. So here's the question that you got to ask yourself is what if he never changes?
Then I'm gonna have to make some serious decisions.
Yes, you are. And like I went over in my women's group tonight, page 295 of the Betrayal Bind. Fear. For most betrayed partners, a significant part of the healing work is learning how to face and feel the fear that is blocking their path forward. Here is the secret to shifting the fear. We do the thing we are afraid to do. And this is her writing. I'm not adding anything to this. I know this is another book-throwing moment, so go ahead and swear or throw something, and then let's unpack this together. I love how she says that. If we were adhere to the false belief that we cannot make forward progress until the fear goes away, we will forever stay stuck. Waiting for the fear to go away is a false promise that yields nothing but more pain and suffering. So we must learn to move through fear by doing the thing we are afraid to do and then finding out that we were able to do it. We see that we are still standing, we are still intact, and in the famous mantra coined by author Glennon Doyle, we can do hard things. When we do move toward our fear and do the hard thing in front of us, it builds our confidence in ourselves, our sense of resilience, and our inner strength and resourcefulness. Best of all, it builds trust with ourselves. So there's a hard thing, something, maybe there's a fear there. And what sometimes happens is we're not sure if we can do it, whatever that hard thing is. If there was a hard thing that was in front of you that you've been maybe a little apprehensive about facing, what might that be?
Well, at this moment, to be honest, it's just to find my feet in my relationship. And if not, then it is that I have to do what I need to do. Because in the end of the day, I'm raising a son. And I need to have somebody that's going to be an example for him. And in the end of the day, I can't blame my son then for turning out and reaching out to other things if me as the parent is putting it in front of him and allowing it in my own life.
Yeah. 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 Well, I'm hearing agency in what you're saying, personal responsibility for your circumstance and for your son as well.
That's correct.
Mm-hmm. Can you do hard things?
That's where my weakness lies. It's hard for me. At that moment, I feel that I can do it and that I can push through. But then also a few minutes after that, a lot of things run through my mind. I overthink things. I think about things 10 different ways, 10 different angles. What if, what could, what should.
Yes.
And then I fall back into the same hole again.
Yes. And that's where courage comes into play. Courage isn't the absence of fear. It is moving forward even while afraid. Every time you choose to do the hard thing, you reclaim your voice, your power, and your freedom.
Wow. You know, I've been having all these weird dreams about snakes, and I've been reading up about them, and it all comes down to me ignoring a problem and not putting my foot down and facing my fears.
Yeah, here's the thing. How we do one thing is how we do everything. And if we change one thing, we change everything. So, it's going to sound so cheesy. Are you ready to face the snakes?
Yes, I am.
Yeah, let's go. W's in the chat. Facing the snakes. I'm sorry you're going through this. It's hard.
It makes it more harder when there's not somebody that you can really talk to, because in the same way it's kind of embarrassing also because you allow it. It's kind of your own fault. But you're trying to look further than that and deeper than, the person is not really a bad person. And you try and look onto positive things. But in the end of the day, things can only be overseen for so long. And that negative thing starting to overcross the positive things then.
Yeah.
So is it really worth it in the end of the day?
Well, it'll build resiliency and make you stronger. Am I this funny and feisty in my groups? No, but I think I'm going to start to be, Ruby. I'm having so much fun. Just got to have more of that mint tea. Here's the thing. I lost my thought. Hold on. Could you say that again?
Could I say what again?
I don't know. Hold on. Doing hard things. How you do one thing is how you do everything. I don't know. Ruby, you ruined everything. Fear.
Ruby man.
Do you guys hear that noise when I do that?
Yes.
I hope you can hear the buttons. You do? That's the button I need right now. All right, well, Sunflower Girl, I've completely lost it. I've gone off my rocker. I don't even know where I was. Hold on. Let me play back the live stream. I'll get it. Hold on. Instant replay. She lied. Hold on. You do? You ruined everything. Do you guys hear that? I'm having so much fun.
Yes.
Just got to have more of that mint tea. Here's the thing. I lost my thought. Got to go back more. Go back. Tea.
Things then.
Yeah.
So is it really worth it in the end of the day?
Well, it'll build resiliency and make you stronger. Wow. Why do you guys watch me? Am I this funny and feisty? I'm like a babbling buffoon.
But
okay, hold on.
it's
I'm going to get it.
Embarrassing also because you allow it. It's
Oh, you allow
your
it.
own
You allow it.
fault.
Okay. All right. Here's a question. You allow it. People treat us how we train them to treat us. That's what I was going to say. All that work to get that back. People treat us how we train them to treat us. Or, differently put, the more therapeutic way to phrase it is what role have you played in your own suffering?
Wow, that's kind of a hard question. In a way, me condoling it, but also knowing that it's completely wrong. So it's difficult. I am trying to change it, but also I know I'm not going to be able to change it. So I got my answer. It's
Yeah.
it's basically just up to me now what I'm going to do. And
Yeah. Yes. Love that for you. You got your answer. And I didn't even give you any
Yes.
advice. I just asked you a bunch of questions and pushed buttons. All right. How are you feeling right now?
I feel relieved. Thank you. Like I said, it's kind of hard because, you can't just, for me, I don't really have family or friends so I can go to and say, listen, yeah, this is how I feel. This is my issue.
Yeah.
Is it me? How do I approach it? So I've been struggling and sitting with these issues and been getting nightmares and questioning myself. But like you said, it's not about me. It's something that he needs to work on. And at the end of the day, it's a decision that I need to make because I won't be able to change it.
Yep. Face the snakes. Got to face the snakes. Thanks for sharing.
Thank you
And-
so much for your
yeah.
time.
If they ever bring Chick-fil-A to South Africa, you should totally go there. That's the best chicken in the world, okay?
I will definitely remember that one.
Okay. All right. Bye-bye.
Thank you so much. Have a lovely day further.
All right, you too. Bye. All right, chat. Ruby asked if I'm like this in my groups. I'm not. But for those of you who are in my groups, I think there's a couple of you out there. Should I be like this in my groups? Should I be like this in my groups? I'm just gonna, next time I join in my groups, I'm just gonna do this the whole time. So fun.
Sorry. Anybody got an Adderall? All right. Now I'm craving waffle fries. Chick-fil-A is so good. Chick-fil-A is so good. I gotta go to the bathroom. All right, chat. All right, chat. All right, chat. Hey, for the record, I've never done any drug. For the record, none. What's the WTF? Well, I jinxed that. What happened? Just high on life. Nobody tell me what. What happened? I'm gonna play it back. Did my turtle fart again? Wait, hold on. Alright, chat. The voice! Alright, chat. How long has it been like that? Alright, chat. Alright, now I'm craving waffle fries. Chick-fil-A is so good. Chick-fil-A is so good. I gotta go to the bathroom. And it's still doing it. Gosh, I'm annoying. Sorry. Anybody got an Adderall? My wife would hate what I'm doing right now. She would be like, you're so annoying. And it's still doing it. Alright, how do I turn this off? Gosh, I'm annoying. Sorry.
There we go. Did it go off?
Got an Adderall?
What is this one?
Be like, you're so annoying.
This is voice.
And it's still doing it. Alright, how do I turn this off? Gosh, I'm annoying.
So is it really low now?
There we go. Did it go off?
Got an Adderall?
What is it?
This one here.
Feel like you're so annoying.
This would be Grace's voice for co-hosting.
All right.
All right.
I should, when I get my Wednesday women's group started, it's going to be the fun group. There we go. Did it go up? They're both fun. But I am thinking I need to bring this to the groups. All right. All right, turning that off. The groups need a little more spice, if you will. Gosh, that's so funny. You guys are like, don't tell them. I got instant replay, guys. DVR. Very similar to AVR, which is acknowledge, validate, and reassure. It's one of the principles we talk about in the men's groups. Aaron, what's going on? Please do I plan to join eventually? LOL, so that would be cool. Well, join now, because if you don't join tonight, the price is going to go up to $10,000 per day. Actually, funny story. You guys will really want to sign up for my group once I tell you this story. I had a guy in my group, and my men's group used to be $99 a month. My women's group is, I think I just raised it to $199, but it used to be $99. And I had this woman join. Who was it? It was like a year ago. I had this woman join, and she joined, and after like 4 days, she was like, hey, I've been charged $99 a day since I signed up for this group. And I'm like, what are you talking about? I manually set up her subscription for some reason. I can't remember why. There was something going on with my website or whatever. And I manually set it up. And instead of charging her $99 a month, I was charging her $99 a day. I shouldn't laugh about that. It's so bad. But it happened for like 3 or 4 days or something like that. And she was totally cool with it. I refunded her, no problem. Your greed sickens me. Are you kidding me? How does my greed sicken you? Come on and chat. Nicotine? Anyways, so $99 a month was the price, but it's $199. But anybody who joins between now and the end of the month, we'll let you in for $99. You just got to DM me to get that. Oh, you're joking. Thank you. Gosh, I was about to
be like, what are you talking about?
Just kidding. All right. But for real, if you want to join, I also raised my discovery call price to $99, $100. So no more $1 discovery calls, people. No more. The show's over. I decided that I was stepping into a more professional version of Austin, the porn coach. And so I raised my prices and started acting like a 12-year-old. Honestly, as someone that's been in the group, it's worth it. W's in the chat for Erin. She's an alumnus. Let's go. My husband claims he is straight, but sent pictures to men. Why? He's not straight. Nothing straight about that. I don't know. Look, I'm just kidding. He might be straight. I don't know. I've never talked to him. Something happened. There's a story there. Behind every man who struggles with pornography addiction or sexual addiction or any other behavior like that, there's a story that's dying to be told. He didn't wake up and just do that because he thought it was a good idea. There's something going on there. I'd love to talk to him. Is he there? Can we get him on? All right. Who was begging to get on here earlier? I can't remember. I wish it wasn't so late already. I want to stay up all night and do this. Am I a character right now? I started taking acting classes 3 years ago, and then I stopped after like a couple months, but maybe it's finally kicking in. I'm actually going to start taking classes again. Hagen, is there a meeting tomorrow? Yes, there is, bro. 3 p.m. Eastern. We'll see you there. Check your email. Stay up all night, drink more mint tea. I should go find the mint tea. I got to order all this mint tea before they take it off the shelves. There's something in the mint tea. It's good. Cowboy Bunny Beep. Dude, you've been missing a live, Cowboy Bunny Beep. I think, I was drinking this tea during the group. I think that somebody spiked my tea. This has been a crazy live. Probably one of my top favorite lives. And we still got some time left. Everyone tell Cowboy Bunny Beep what she missed. Because this is crazy. For a while, Cowboy
Bunny Beep, my voice was like this, and they didn't tell me. And I was just talking like this for a while. I have unlocked a new character, that's for sure.
Sure have. This has a new character unlocked.
And somebody was like, hey, is this how you are in your groups? And I'm like, nope, definitely not like this. But I'm going to start to be. This is the new Austin. I don't know if I can just do this all the time, though. Maybe I'll have to watch this back to hype it up. All right, let's bring a guest on. Yes, we need the mood line. Yeah, screw breathing exercises. Let's just
put South Park voice on. Hey, just leave him. He's never going to change. Just kidding. That's not the answer. That's never the answer.
That's never the answer. And maybe it is the answer, though. I don't know. All right. All right. Raikou, what's going on?
Hello, how are you
Oh,
doing?
we got a real person.
Yeah, I'm not a bot.
Yeah, how you doing?
All right.
I'm Austin. Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you, Austin. I'm from Finland. I'm 50-year-old, like you can see from the beard, it's gray. But yeah, about the porn addiction, I've been struggling it all my life and getting better with it. And there was a time that I just realized that I didn't watch porn at all. And it happened like, it happened like even I didn't even know it. So, but nowadays it's kind of like up and down hills. And what I wanted to point out that it's very when you are in internet just surfing normally, it's very hard to, because you can see woman like with things revealed, and they are in a positions that make you like think about, okay, now I'm in one click away from a porn. And it's kind of, but I'm stayed like clean for I don't know how long, but I'm focusing on my new woman that I met. I'm focusing, thinking her as in a sexual way, as sorry, my language barrier here. But one point more is that when I'm a Christian, and when I became a Christian, I understood that this sex belongs into the marriage, and at the same time, I realized that the porn, watching porn in a internet is also cheating. So I agree that it's cheating. So that's what I wanted to say to you today.
Got it. Thanks for sharing.
You have the voice.
What voice? What are you talking about?
Alright, for real though. I got you again.
All right, for real. All right, so 50 years old, obviously. Look at that goatee. It's the grayest goatee I've ever seen. Watches porn. How old were you when you started watching porn?
Watching porn, I think I was very young. I think 15-year-old, so it hit me like in a teenage. And there was no internet back then, so we had to download those pictures in a like. You were so young, but the pictures come like.
I remember.
Like what?
Yep.
Okay, so there was these bulletin boards.
How old do you think I am?
Well, I would put some 40.
Oh wow, you nailed it. I'm 40.
Okay.
Yeah. So
But yeah,
I
I was very young. I was very young when I started it. Of course, it wasn't addiction in back then, but it in some time of life it became a kind of addiction. I had to do it like, let's say, every day. Okay.
Mm-hmm. For how many years?
I don't know, 30, 35 years. 30,
Oh gosh.
so
New
I'm
record.
kind of new getting away from it, like maybe
35 times
let's say
365.
7 years ago.
6 or 7 years ago?
I get kind of.
Yeah. Okay. All right. Sorry. Serious mode. Okay. So you're 50. You've been exposed to it around 15 years old or so. Watching it a lot. You became a Christian. You realized that watching pornography and Fooling around with other women would not be great in relationship. Yes, Hagen, I said 6'7". All right. So how currently, like in the present, past few weeks or months, what does your pornography use look like? How many times a week or month?
Currently zero.
Zero.
Currently, but yeah. So like I said, it's like an up and downs. Now I'm
Up and down.
totally away from it.
Got it. For how long? Like how long has it been?
I don't know, a couple of weeks for sort of
Okay.
totally
Okay.
kind of
All
taken
right.
away.
And you came on this live to talk to this goofball. And what do you want to unpack? Or what question are you trying
Just
to get
want
answered?
to encourage people that there is real addiction and it can hurt you and hurt your relationship. If you are in a relationship and you're getting the most intimate thing from other sources, it will drain your energy when you go to do the same thing with your girlfriend. So I want to encourage people that are watching this and that it might be not easy, but it's worth of it.
Yeah, got it. So you're just wanting to kind of share your story and encourage people. I can't keep a straight face once you laugh.
Yeah, man. Thanks for sharing. Yeah, I love that. W's in the chat. All right,
Yeah,
I got to listen to this
Okay,
button.
I will
Hold
go
on.
back down. Or do you
Oh,
have
you're going to
something
go?
to say?
Well, yeah.
Yeah, I can listen, but
Well, hold on.
that's
Hold on. I got other
basically
buttons.
all I wanted to say.
Okay, thank you for sharing. Do you want to hear my other buttons? This one says megaphone. What does this one sound like? Is it like I'm talking from a megaphone?
Yeah.
Yeah. This one says large robot. I wonder what that.
Do I sound like a large robot right now? I don't even know what it is. A large robot? Like, why isn't it a small robot? Oh, that's weird.
It reminds me. It reminds me one of Bonnie M songs.
This is small robot now. This is the small robot.
Oh,
It's weird.
it's
And here's
going
Monster.
around.
This is Monster.
Okay, Monster is cool.
We gotta use Monster for Halloween. Love that. Alright, man. Thanks for sharing.
Okay, thanks. Bye bye.
Alright, see ya. Bye. Alright, what is... Ducking? What is this one? Did this do something? Hello? Hello?
Oh, monster's still on. What is ducking? Ducking. What is ducking? What is ducking? Is that like echo? I don't know. All right, back to business. What did you say? Pradeep. Oh, dude, if Pradeep came in, that would be amazing. I would turn on my deep voice or something. All right, who's begging to get on here? Please let me in. Let me in. What, are you trapped? Hello.
Hello.
Are you 18 or over?
I'm 22.
Okay. All right. Is porn cheating?
Yes. I feel like, to each their own, people are gonna, not consider it cheating or consider it cheating. But I feel like the people that are okay with it are kind of, I guess, they're grown to believe that it's not cheating, that it's okay. But I feel like it's not necessary for your partner to want to watch other women.
Yeah. Masturbating while watching strangers have sex on the internet?
Right. I personally, I understand that it is an addiction, and I've tried to understand it because I have been in relationships where it was an issue to the point where it escalated to actually being cheated on. And it was also done to my friends, which sucked. And I don't know. It's just, why would you want to watch another woman when I'm here?
Yeah. Are you in a relationship right now?
No, it actually recently ended. And I kind of realized recently as well that I did find it cheating. I've never said it out loud, but it feels that way for me. And also, I feel like another thing too that people may not realize is that they may be enabling their addiction with like letting them record while being intimate.
Wait, say that again?
Like, I feel like some women let their partners record them just so they could avoid
Yeah, they're trying to
watching.
be the porn. They're trying to
Right.
be the porn. Can
And
I time out for a second?
yeah.
Sorry. Okay, chat. For those of you who watch me regularly, let me put my wrong button. Let me put my
serious voice on. Okay. For those of you who watch me regularly, when somebody is just begging and begging and begging to come on here, like exhausted. By the way, I'm exhausted looking at all your begging of trying to get on here. Will you guys just like
help me? Tell them, be like, hey, Austin doesn't like, host doesn't like, don't beg, okay? Just help me out, chat, if you wouldn't mind. If not, that's okay too. But yeah, I'm exhausted.
Oh,
Okay.
I'm sorry.
No, it wasn't you. It's the person named Exhausted.
Oh,
Yeah, maybe that's why their name is Exhausted, because they've been putting it in the chat so many times. They're like, hey, bring me on, bring me on, bring me on. That's exhausting. But I'll bring you up next, Exhausted, okay? We can talk this through. All right, so some people make porn and they're trying to compete with the porn.
right. And like that's not right. I feel like also the people that are okay with it, or they say they're okay with it, don't realize that I feel like people who are okay with it or say they're okay with it try to be like that cool or like calm partner.
The cool girl.
Right.
But let's be honest, most girls, they don't think it's cool. And we've seen it here many times where these girls will come on and be like, oh, it's fine. And then I ask them 4 questions, and then they're 4 questions, and then it's like their life falls apart because they realize what it actually is. Not always, though, but sometimes. Yeah. So what do you think? All right, when you're in a relationship, do you want a partner who watches porn or doesn't watch porn?
No, I don't
No
want a
porn.
partner that watches it. Yeah.
And
I
why
feel
is
like
that
it's
more
always been an
preferable for
issue.
you?
I just feel like it's always been an issue. And I
Mm.
know that addiction from my experience. I know that when that's a thing in a relationship, they already had an addiction before they got into that relationship. And it's not okay to push that, or like, I guess, have your partner deal with that with you, because it has nothing to do with the partner. It has everything to do with the person having that addiction.
Mm-hmm.
So why put that on your partner or
Totally.
having them deal with it?
Yeah. Yeah, totally. All right. So next time you get in a relationship, what are you going to do?
I am gonna ask like history, and I have done that before, and they've lied to me about it. But I feel like if they do tell me that they struggle with addiction, I do have to be more careful.
Yeah. Love that. Yeah. So, what was I going to say? I think it was going to be good, but probably not. I can't remember. Oh, trust. It had to do with trust. Sorry, man, I'm all over the place tonight. It had to do with trust. Trust but verify. Trust. Well, whatever. Yeah, have the conversation early and often. Like, do a history and bring it up more. I mean, before I got married to my wife, I was like, oh, yeah, I watched porn like a couple times, but it's like no problem. Yeah, that was cap. That was straight up cap. I was capping. I mean, I didn't think I was lying, but you got to have the conversation, the hard, risky, vulnerable, courageous conversation.
I
And
feel like
it's
oh
like
sorry.
nobody's immune to it. Nobody is immune to not doing bad things. Nobody's immune to not doing bad things, if we want to say it's bad. So we should have conversations about it.
Yeah, definitely. I feel like a lot of people don't realize that they have an issue up until they hurt their partner. And it kind of sucks that it has to take hurting someone else in order for them to realize it.
Yeah. Yeah, totally. All right. Thanks for sharing.
Yeah, of course. Thank you.
You're welcome. See you later.
Bye.
All right. These buttons have changed my life. Look, I'm going to show you the buttons. I honestly, when I left to go to the bathroom and came back and you guys are like, don't tell him. I thought you guys heard me fart. But what's funny about it is I didn't fart. So that's why I was so confused, is like, then I started questioning myself. I'm like, did I fart when I was out there? Gosh, my wife would absolutely hate this live tonight. I'm going to delete it after it goes on YouTube. No, I'm not. I'm going to clip the out of this live. But nobody will understand it. For those of, I don't know. So on Prime Day, I went ham on buying stuff for my podcast. And by that, I mean I bought a couple mics. And I bought, for those of you who are dorks like me, this isn't what I'm using, obviously, because it's not plugged in. But this is the Rodecaster Duo. I got the bigger one here, and I'm trying to decide which one I'm going to keep, and then I'll return it. But there's all these buttons, okay? And I push these buttons, and that's when it makes my voice change, or stuff like that. And it's so fun. So, anyways, behind the scenes, BTS. All right, exhausted. Your time.
My time. Sorry to make you exhausted.
You didn't make me exhausted. You did the
one thing that slightly irritates me. It's not a big deal. Like, it's not a problem, but it's just like, why do you beg so much? Why do you beg? Do you think it's helpful for me when I'm talking to people about their life and their trauma and to have to look at a comment every 4 seconds? Hey, bring me on. 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 Like, I got it. I see it. Okay, anyways.
You're valid in your emotions.
Thank you.
You know?
Thank you for validating. Gosh, wow. The empathy runs strong in you. I feel so seen. And I'm serious. Appreciate that. All right. Are you 18 or over?
I am 22.
22. Everyone's 22 tonight. No, there was that old guy. He was like 50. Yes, I can customize the buttons. I'll do that at some point. Okay. All right. What do you want to share?
I do think porn is cheating. I'm currently in a year-long relationship with a addict. I believe that I currently work in recovery, and I believe that it is cheating in multiple reasons why it is. First, has been scenarios where I have been put in a situation where there's been intimacy involved and the porn has been so effective to a person's mind where even in intimacy they're thinking about porn scenarios. And I also have a partner who collects it, had collected it. And I feel that getting recovery is something super important for people, and recovery isn't linear for every person, for sure.
Recovery is like a bee buzzing around. It's like all over the place.
But what are your opinions on like a partner who's struggling with like the porn has been, put away, and of course you're an addict no matter what, but like looking and like staring at like women's asses and no, I don't know if I can cuss on here or not.
Just give me a heads up. I'll do that. Okay.
Okay, thank you.
So like before you're gonna cuss, say, "Hey, I'm about to cuss," and then we'll do a 1, 2, 3. Okay. You want to practice?
All right.
Okay.
I'm about to cuss. 1, 2, 3.
We did it. Who would have thought we'd be best friends? Just kidding. We're not, because you were bugging me to get on here for 14 hours.
Look.
Yeah. All right. So what was your question? Oh, all right. Here's what stands out to me. The whole once an addict, always an addict. I'm not saying it's wrong. It only beeps my audio, not theirs. That's awesome. I'm not saying that phrase is wrong. Okay, don't hear me in that. However, I think it's limiting and it can put people in a box. Okay, so that's just one. It's like, well, why do I always have to be an addict? Why can't I not be an addict?
Well, I always got taught because, like, I work with SRP and, dual clients that dual clients will say, well, I'm always going to be an addict no matter what,
Yeah, I got
So,
it. And again, I'm not saying it's wrong. I'm not invalidating the whole addiction framework, but I'm just, what if there's more available? What if there's more possible than just I'm in the addict box,
yeah.
right? Because I think when we just say, oh well, this person's in the addict box, it can limit possibilities for what can happen.
Correct. I can see where you're coming from with that. Yeah.
Yeah. All right. So, and what was your that just stuck out to me, but what was the rest of your question?
So, what would you do about someone who overcame the watching of the porn and has limited cravings with porn, but still has a problem with looking and lust?
Yeah.
Like
Got it. Yeah, what did I say that? Well, first of all, Jen said it wasn't 14 hours. It was like 20 minutes. It felt like 14 hours, Jen. Okay. What would I say is that person has some work to do on reshaping how they view people, how they view women, how they view relationships, how they view sex, how they view themselves. Do they believe that women are objects for their sexual consumption? Or do they believe that women and all people are beautiful, wonderful creatures created to serve a purpose on this planet and should be treated with dignity, honor, and respect? And one of the problems with pornography is that it teaches us, it trains us to use and objectify people and devalue them and reduce them down to sexual objects for our immediate gratification. And that's the root of what needs to be rewired. How do you view people and how do you view yourself? So if I'm a person who believes that I am worthy, and I believe that other people are that, I would then start treating them that way, and I wouldn't reduce them down to objects for sexual pleasure. Now, I'm not saying that there aren't beautiful people out there. But what I am saying is that integrity begins when we notice a thought and we hold it there and we do something differently with it than we might have done before. You tracking with me?
I am tracking with you because I feel like it became like a stare, like, if that makes any sense. Like we together
Yeah.
we got rid of the porn was the first step, and then now it's becoming like more of a lust thing where he's having dreams of pornography and like all that because it's going into the recovery part of it. And I didn't know if that was like something that was like a part of what it did to the brain,
Well, sure, that's possible. It sounds like you're doing more of the behavior modification techniques, which are useful and needed. However, they're limited, right? So just like not staring isn't going to get you very far, or not watching porn isn't going to get you very far, though those are good things, right? But
So what would you recommend?
what would I recommend? Well, I'd recommend not begging to go on people's TikTok lives when you're in the chat.
Look, I'll let you have your emotions.
What do I recommend? Well, one, who else in his life knows that he struggles with pornography?
Everyone, his family.
Everyone does. Okay. Okay. I would recommend reading the book Unwanted by Jay Stringer. And read it together. Yeah.
All right.
Do you have any faith orientation?
I'm not religious now.
Okay. Totally fine. Unwanted comes from a Christian worldview. So just know that. And regardless of your beliefs, I recommend that book. It's my number one book I recommend to people. And I've had people that are atheist, Muslim, Hindu, Jewish. My turtle read the book and he liked it. So it's a great book.
Well, that means it's a great book then.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's called Unwanted by Jay Stringer. Read that book. So there's something beneath the addiction. There's a reason why he's doing what he's doing. And you're not going to behavior modify your way out of it, though that's useful. So getting to the root of the issue is needed in order to have true sustained healing. And that book will help with that.
Thank you so much.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I would dive into all the concepts from the book, but just read the book. It'll be great.
I will do. Thank you so much for that.
Yeah.
And I'm sorry I begged and...
It's all right. I forgive you. 1, 2, 3. Oh,
yes.
wrong button. Dang it, I got the wrong button. That was kind of appropriate, though. All right, thanks for sharing.
You're welcome.
Bye-bye. That reminds me of the time. This was a long time ago. Probably. And Aaron, are you still here? This is hilarious. I was doing my live, and this was back when I would just like sit on my couch and do my lives. And this guy cheated on his wife. Mattia, you were here last night. Bro, come on and chat. Come on and chat. I'd love to chat with you. Love to chat with you. I was sitting on the couch doing my live, and it must have been during the election, like something like that. I don't know. And people used to try to guess my, never mind. I put a poll up and I said, hey, vote in the poll. And it was, who did you vote for? And I said, don't worry, it's anonymous. Who did you vote for? And everybody started answering the poll, and it wasn't anonymous. It put their response in the chat because I guess the type of poll I did wasn't just where I see the result. It actually just answered the question in the chat. I didn't do it on purpose. It was the funniest thing because I'm literally in the middle of a live talking about betrayal, and then all these people, they're like, "You just betrayed us," and I was like, "You know what? Yeah, I did. I didn't mean to." But we all got to know each other a little better. We'll say that. Austin, may I ask, how did your wife react when your addiction bled into your relationship? That question will take like an hour to answer. No, probably not an hour. Probably like 6 or 7 minutes. What was the question again? May I ask, how did your wife react when your addiction bled into your relationship? I don't understand the question because it's all connected. It's all connected. The addiction doesn't bleed into the relationship. There's a saying, everywhere we go, there we are. Everywhere I go, there I am. Everywhere I was, there I was. So we think we compartmentalize things well, but we really don't. Like, you're not fooling anybody. My wife never knew I watched porn in our marriage. So I told her before we got married, oh yeah, I watch porn like one time. She never knew I watched porn while we were married. She never knew I cheated on her. So I wouldn't say it bled into it, with the exception of the fact that I was a pretty big hole. I was contemptuous. I was not nice. Ugh. Probably wouldn't have liked me back then. You probably still don't like me. That's fine. I'm not here to be liked. I'm just here to
press buttons and have fun.
So unbeknownst to her, I mean, she was just like, why? How did I get to be in a marriage where I'm married to an hole? For example, I shared this in my men's group a while ago. I used to remember this. This is not, I shouldn't say this so gleefully, because it's not gleeful. And some of you, particularly women, will probably resonate with this in some capacity. But I use this as an example to show, like, it's not about pornography. It's not about pornography. Pornography, in many cases, is about power. It's like trying to regain power in your life. My wife, she made me toast one time. And she buttered the toast all the way out to the edge of the toast. And the butter was like spilling over the edges. There was no handle. In my point of view, the correct way to butter toast was you got to leave like 6 or 7 millimeters of space around the edge of the bread before the butter starts. That way you got something to grab onto. It's actually probably not 6 or 7. I just wanted to say 6, 7 one more time. But it's probably more like 3 or 4 millimeters. There should be about 3 or 4 millimeters around the butter so you got something to grab onto. But my wife, the way that she does it is she just throws the butter on there and it spills over. I remember I used to, I wouldn't berate her, but I would just be like, you're doing this wrong. You don't even know how to butter toast. As though like she's doing like committing a grave sin. And that's the nature of, I was so unwilling to accept her and be curious about her and her preferences and trying to make it as though my preferences are the only ones that mattered. To the point where she couldn't even butter toast without me saying something to her about it. Now we can laugh about it. I mean, not like we laugh about it all the time, but it's like, yeah, what an a-hole. Like that's what life was about. It's trying to butter toast the correct way. It's never about porn. It's never about porn. What was the question again? My wife knowing or something? I don't even know. How did she react, or how did it bleed into the relationship? Yeah, so it's everywhere. It's everywhere. It's not just him sneaking away to the bathroom to watch porn. It's how he views people, how he views himself. Is he willing to put aside his selfishness and be more selfless? What do you think if they say they have stopped, but when you ask them to do the work, they don't? I would say, well, I would just say the odds of somebody becoming clean from a pornography addiction without getting professional help within 6 months is basically not going to happen. Gosh, I'm butchering everything tonight. The odds of relapsing within 6 months without getting professional help is basically 100%. It's basically 100%. So to somebody who's claims that they've stopped, but they're not doing any work, I would be very wary of that. Very wary of that. It's like you're going to stop at 5, 10, 20 year addictive habit overnight. No, you're not. No, you're not. And if you do, let me know. We'll do a documentary on you someday. Alexis, I was on your live about a year ago. I'm finally out of my toxic relationship. Just wanted to say thank. You're welcome. Alexis, I appreciate that. Thanks for coming back and sharing. And you did something hard. You did a hard thing. Thank you, LMAO. It cut me off. Yeah, I got that. I was trying to be funny. I was on your live last year as well and wanted to give an update. Shadow. Okay. Great. Shadow's requesting. You helped me realize a lot. Coming across this live made me realize the situation I've been in. Yeah. Hey there, what's going on?
Hi, Austin.
Hi.
Hi, thank you so much for letting me on.
Yeah.
So I came to you last year, and I've been in a relationship for 4 years now, and I found out 2 years into the relationship that my partner was in this. So I joined your live last year after a year of going through his addiction, and me having to help, and me also having to balance my emotional pain through that as well.
Mm-hmm.
So it was, I tried my best to swallow, I guess, my pride as a woman, as you can imagine, because I was very angry. But I swallowed my pride, and I tried my best to give him the space to be honest about this, so that he could feel like he could come to me if he relapsed, if he ever needed help. His family knows about it, his mom knows about it, and his siblings. My mom knows about it. A friend of his knows about it. So by then, like, a lot of people knew, and they're all supporting him in trying to quit. But we also downloaded an accountability app as well, so that we could make sure that everything stayed out in the open without him having to sneak around.
Mm-hmm.
But he found a way around the accountability app, and I was 8 months in thinking that everything was going well and he was being honest with me, but he wasn't. So, and this was a boundary of mine before, at the beginning of our relationship. I've told him before we even, said we're boyfriend and girlfriend. So I'm just a bit emotionally drained.
Mm-hmm.
He started therapy to try and dig deeper into what's causing him to do this. I haven't gone to therapy because it's just not possible for me right now. But I'm in a lot of emotional pain, and I just decided to not share the bed with him. I can't handle it anymore. It's too much emotional turmoil for me, and because of a past that I had, I told him from the beginning of our relationship, this is not going to be something that I can tolerate. But it seems to me from the answers that he's given me that it's because he's trying to escape reality. He's trying to escape the difficulties in life, which I don't understand, because we're trying to create a life together. So is that what you're trying to escape? I don't know. I'm just really tired of it all. I feel like I've lost respect for him because he's not a man of his word. That he puts my feelings on the back burner just so that he can fulfill his desires. And he rejects me.
How long have you guys been
way.
together?
4 years.
Are you married or do you have kids?
Yeah, we're married, but we don't have kids.
Okay. All right. And why are you not doing therapy?
Because I'm moving countries, and just things are difficult for me. I'm looking after family who's ill. It's just a bunch of stuff that I don't really have time to look after myself mentally. So I don't know. I'm just really stuck. Yep. That's
Okay.
my update.
Okay. All right. Thanks for sharing. All right. So you don't have time to look after yourself. Run that out 10 years. What might happen?
Probably just be deep in depression, and might even attempt offing myself.
Okay.
Yeah, that's where I think I'd end up in 10
Yeah.
years.
Okay. Well, that escalated quickly. Have you been watching my live for a while tonight?
Yeah.
Okay. All right. So you've seen my disposition tonight. All right. So that's okay. All right. What might happen if you do look after yourself over the next 10 years? What could be possible?
Maybe I could find confidence and not be bothered by this and not feel like my confidence is tied to this.
All right. And if you found confidence, where would you find it?
In myself,
In yourself.
I guess.
Where?
Yeah, it's just lost.
Like what part of
I
yourself?
don't know. My heart and my brain, maybe.
Your heart and your brain. And what would that look like for you if you found the confidence in your heart or your brain? What would be different about your actions and how you show up in life?
I wouldn't care if he relapsed then.
You wouldn't care if he relapsed.
Yeah, because it doesn't have anything to do with me. But then at the same time, my boundary has been broken, so I might leave him.
Okay. So you wouldn't care. I think you still would care. I'm tracking with your languaging, but you would be like, okay, this is not about me. It's about him. And then you might have the conscious awareness to say, all right, I got to do something different here.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Okay. Well, that sounds empowering.
Yeah, but I'm scared.
Scared of what?
I don't know. I've worked so hard trying to be with him, and not knowing this side of him is it just broke me, and
Mm-hmm.
I don't know.
All right. How old are you?
26.
26. All right. I don't know the answer for you. Okay. I don't know the answer.
Mhm.
I don't know if you should stay or go. I don't know. But
Mm-hmm.
hold on. Hold on. I lost it.
It's okay.
Gosh, I'm getting old. I don't know if you should stay or go, but
Yeah.
man, I was on a roll. If you were to confidently stand in your power, stand in your agency, and separate out the fact that his behavior has nothing to do with you, and maybe it even gave you the courage to do something hard,
Yeah.
what would that look like for you?
If I felt like it wasn't my fault,
Mm-hmm.
then I wouldn't tie my self-worth into that because he's made it about me. It's
Oh,
because we haven't done this, and it's
yeah.
because you haven't given yourself to me this amount of times a day, or like he's made it about me. So that's why it hurts even more.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
So I don't know. He tells me one thing, but then other people say it's not about you, it's about his past, and you haven't
Can
given
you hold on?
yourself
I got to
to
go back to the
this, and
replay. I'm sorry.
like
This is the.
if I felt like it wasn't my fault.
Hold on one second.
Mm-hmm. Then I wouldn't tie my self-worth into
Oh, I
that
remember.
because he's
Okay.
made it about
All right. All
me.
right. What would happen? All right, guys. What would happen if this relationship were to end?
I'd feel like a failure.
You'd feel like a failure.
Yeah.
Okay. So if this relationship were to end, you would feel like a failure.
Yeah.
Okay.
That I wasn't enough. That I don't know. There's a lot of feelings that I'm feeling right now. If I walked away, I'd feel like a failure.
Yeah. You'd feel like a failure if this relationship ended, if you walked away. Are you happy in this relationship?
Right now, no.
Right now, no. So you're not happy in this relationship, but for you, the way you've got it oriented right now is that it would be a failure. You would be a failure maybe if this relationship ended, if you walked away.
Yeah.
Yeah. So you're kind of stuck there.
Yep.
Yeah.
It's so many conflicting thoughts that are in my head. I've been turned left to right, been lied to so many times that the sky is green, and I had to believe it.
Yeah.
So all my thoughts are all over the place.
Yeah. Yeah. So he's gaslighting you into believing things that you know aren't true, but you would be a failure if this relationship ended.
Apparently, because I was never enough, because he blamed me for it.
So, okay, and you've tied your enoughness to this relationship succeeding or failing.
Yep.
Yeah. So in order to maintain your enoughness, you have to stay in this relationship that you're not happy in.
Yeah. That's how I feel. I'm sorry, I'm getting emotional.
You should be sorry. That's not appropriate. Just kidding. Just kidding. Totally appropriate. Let it out. Let it out.
So, being someone who's recovered, is it worth it staying with this guy?
I can't answer that question for you.
Because am I just staying for a potential, or like I need action now? That's what I'm feeling like. I feel a sense of urgency because I can't handle this anymore.
Yeah, think Sisyphus or whatever, the name of the Greek Roman god, Greek guy pushing rock. Sisyphus. Yeah. It's like you push a rock uphill and then it goes down the other side and you turn around and do it again.
Yeah.
So that's what you've constructed around this. I'm not saying it's your fault, but like that's the dilemma that you're in. You see that?
Yeah.
Your worth, your enoughness is tied to this relationship succeeding or failing. What if you were to decouple that? What if you could decouple your worth or your enoughness from whether this relationship succeeds or fails?
Then maybe I could get clarity on what to do next.
Then maybe you could get clarity on what to do next. Beautiful.
So how do I do that?
How do you do that? Well, yeah, that's easier said than done. But simply, and I'm not saying it's easy, but you got to just know that you are enough. That your worth is not tied to another human being. If we try to put our value or worth in somebody else, we will always be left disappointed.
Yeah.
Any human being on the planet.
Yeah.
But at some point for you, you started tying your worth to other people.
Yeah. That's how it's been all my life. I was raised to be a people pleaser.
Yeah.
And I don't know how to stop it. I know it. It's an instinct, and I don't know how to stop it.
Yeah. Yeah, well there's a story there, right? When you learned those tendencies. And are you up for disrupting that?
Yeah.
Great. So that's the
Yes,
work.
I faced abandonment.
Yeah.
A lot of it.
Yeah. And here you are again, facing potentially feeling that feeling again of being abandoned that you don't want to feel. Your body does not want to feel that.
Yeah.
So you've been not putting yourself first.
No, I never got the chance to. I never do in my life.
Yeah, I got it. And it may be foreign to you. But can you start putting yourself first more of the time?
Yeah.
Yeah. And is your worth or your value tied to this relationship succeeding or failing?
No.
What?
No.
What?
No.
No.
I tried my best.
Yeah. Yeah, and I would just say it's not a failure. If a relationship ends, I mean, sure, you could call it a failed relationship, but it's life. Things happen. Betrayal happens. I'm not dismissing it as, oh, it's easy and we should just go over it. No. But okay, now what do you do? You still got to pick yourself up and move forward. You're not defined by these circumstances that happen.
Thank you. I didn't have anyone to tell me that. Thank you.
You're welcome. Okay.
Okay, I'm gonna
Okay.
go down now.
Thank you for sharing, Shadow. W's in the chat for Shadow. W's in the chat for Shadow. We'll see you next year. Check in again sometime, okay? I was going to do that Chick-fil-A thing again, but it didn't feel appropriate. Didn't feel appropriate. See, I have some filter. Thank you for sharing, Shadow. All right, chat. I'm going to bed. Give me a follow if you guys don't follow me already. If you like my content. If you don't like my content, follow me anyways. And if you're interested in not putting up with crap from people who don't treat you well, follow me. And if you want to join a group for women who are experiencing partner betrayal trauma, I lead one for women at 8:30 p.m. on Tuesday nights, and soon at 1:30 p.m. on Wednesdays. Now, the group used to cost $99 a month, but the price is increasing to $199. Once the Wednesday group starts, it'll go up. I just need to start it. So if you're interested in joining a group, in fact, I'll go change the price right now. Yeah, we'll start this thing in November. So what's that, next week, 2 weeks? And if it's just me and one other person, you're going to get one-on-one coaching for $99 a month, which is either a great value or a terrible value, depending on how many buttons I have to push. So if you're interested for real in joining a coaching group, go to the link in my bio, schedule a call if you want to chat. Or, where is my thing? Group coaching. Or send me a DM. We'll get you in the group. $99 a month. We meet once a week on Zoom for an hour and 15 minutes. I also have two groups for men who are going through unwanted sexual behavior, who are struggling with unwanted sexual behavior. We meet on Tuesday nights at 10 p.m. Eastern Time, or on Wednesdays at 3 p.m. Eastern Time. That group is $199 a month. Why does a men's group cost more than the women? Because they need to feel the pain more. No, I'm just kidding. I don't know. Because I raised the price and haven't been able to raise the women's group price yet. So it's official. The group will start November 5th. Okay. If you're interested now, you'll get the $99 a month price for however long you're in it. Okay. Who is the coach doing the course for the women? I am the coach doing the course for the women. I also bring in other female contributors from time to time, such as Caitlin, an Honest Love. She led the group last week. And I have other women who partner with me to lead the women's group. We largely go through the book, The Betrayal Bind, as well as Facing Heartbreak. And in the men's group, we largely go through concepts from books like Unwanted and Help Her Heal. And as part of being in the community, having a membership with my groups, we do intimacy building workshops. And the next one of those is Saturday, November 1st at 1 p.m. Eastern Time. If you're in the groups, that's free of charge. If you're not in the groups, it's $149. It's a great way to build intimacy together in community. And something I've learned tonight is I really like mint tea. Maybe it was the honey I put in the mint tea. Maybe it was just the right amount of honey, but I had fun tonight. But maybe this is a one-time thing. I don't know. Maybe tomorrow I'll be a new character.
Just wait and find out.
Or maybe I'll be like this.
No, for real. It's great being with y'all. It's great to be in a human space with y'all. A space where human beings can be human beings. So, it's great being with y'all tonight. Make it a great day or not. The choice is always yours. It's always your choice. It's not my choice. It's always your choice. Always. Nobody else's choice. Cody, Sienna, you missed everything, but go watch the replay on YouTube. It'll be worth it. This was a good one. Top five, for sure. It's not cheating as long as you put it down for your woman. Oh my gosh. That's cap. That's cap. Cap. Calling it right now. Cap. All right, we'll see you guys and gals. Good night. No. That's not the right sign off. Make it a great day or not. The choice is always yours. We'll see you next time. Bye-bye. Oh gosh, this Doughboy wants to come on. Shoot. Doughboy, do you want to come on? No, I'm going to bed. Good night. I have boundaries.